Hello, hello. Okay, this is Mike D for Bad Boys TV. Sorry for the delay. We are here at the Texas State Championship 2022, and this is for first and second. We got Cesar Sanchez versus David Holloway. David has to double dip Cesar, so Cesar is on the point, and David's got to beat him twice. They're just starting. They're playing 10 ball. We are making this happen. Nice breakout. I don't think it paid off for him. That was David there. It's 0-0. It's a race to 5. Sorry, I'm arranging my paperwork. You wouldn't think there'd be paperwork in this job, but there is. Oh, we got David up at the table. He's from Magnolia, North Houston area, and Big Time Billiards is his league. He's thinking about back cutting that four to the side. I don't know. I think that might be physically impossible. All right, he left his opponent no shot. God, there's a great shot I've seen some of the pros play where you barely touch his four ball and leave the cue on the point of the side pocket, the cue ball on the point of the side pocket. If you can imagine that, it ends up a really deadly hook. Now, as many of you are probably thinking, yeah, what if you scratch? Yeah, it's a problem. But still, it's a neat shot when you're sitting up like this. It's pretty easy to control it and have it sit right behind that point. But anyway, he's going to play some sort of a safety. That's not what I'm saying. That's a good one. I like that. Yeah. Now, I can't tell if David can see the four or not. Because of the 7 ball, though, it's not makeable. So we'll see what he ends up doing here. If he can't see the four straight away underneath that 6, he's got a tough situation. Good hit, and he definitely got a rail. There was a little question there for a second in my mind, at least. All right, Cesar Sanchez coming up to the table. This is his opportunity. He's from Odessa, Texas. He's from the Black Diamond League, the Golden Q. And he's like to shout out the Golden Q teammates. All right, Caesar's sitting pretty good for getting out right now, I think. All right, it's good that he got to the downside of the 5 ball, to the underside of the 5, because he can go into the top long rail and come off and come back out for the 6 ball. Pocket the 6 ball in the same pocket the 5 is going. That was a good shot. It's hard not to put too much draw on that shot and end up way back. So he may be a little off angle, but boy, I've sure shot that shot and gotten too much draw on and ended up down by the 7 ball, which is also no bargain. This, I believe, now if he makes it and everything goes well, I believe this is natural shape. I think the cue ball goes around 3 rails towards the 7. All right. So he's on the 6. David is on the 6 ball. I don't see great shots. It's a cuttable 6 in the corner, I guess is what he's going to try and do. I only hesitate to say that because there's so many little safety options that he has in a situation like this. Hmm. All right, Cesar back up at the table. Yeah, now again, this is a big opportunity for Cesar. He does not want to get double dipped. He'd like to get this game and this set done and finished and be the champion. I would like to see him take this 7 and go 1, 2 rails and bring the cue ball back to right where it's at for the 8 in the side. All right, that's a good shot. Like I said, I was just figuring to hit it right there exactly, but then about twice as hard. It would have ended up for 8 in the side. But this is a good shot, and he probably likes corner shots. Nice shot from Cesar. Some bottom left to pull this cue ball back, or he might slow roll it and make the 9. I don't know. Nice. Yeah, I think Cesar's going to draw first blood here. Nice. All right, Cesar on the board. All right. David breaking. Oh, this laid out pretty nice. The 2 ball is a little tough for getting on now, but other than that, this is a pretty run-outable rack. And maybe that's the 4 upon further reflection. I'm going to say that's the 4. It's pretty purplish. All right, well, I'm definitely waiting to see what his plan is with this 4 ball. Well, I'm not sure he got there, but I can see what he was trying to do. He wanted to cut the 4 down the rail. And he may have gotten there. I guess we'll see. Oh. Tough action. Now, on the positive side, this 5 looks tough. Probably going to want to shoot the 5 and make the 8 in the side somehow. Carry him off the 5 and then take care of the 5. Would be my guess. Oh, brutal. Oh, he left it tough, though, didn't he? That is not an easy shot. All right, so David's going to come up and try and run these out and get on the board himself. I don't want to let Cesar run away with this. David's got a long row to hoe. He's got to double dip Cesar. I don't know if Cesar's going for it or playing it safe. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that worked. Yeah, that was a great save, actually. All right, jump in this 5-6, I would imagine. Oh, brutal. Oh, that's too bad for Cesar. Darn it. I think he got the hit, too, honestly. Ugh. So ball in hand for David now.
Sit that close, man.
Just sit down and help me out here. All right. Can I hear you?
Can I hear you?
No, I don't think so.
I can hear you.
Yeah, that's because I'm loud. Oh, maybe you're right.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yes.
How come the chat room's so quiet?
I was just checking to see how many people were in the chat. We got 30 people in there. I have not asked any questions or anything.
Oh, well, somebody jump in there and say something.
How do we sound? Do we sound like we're underwater? That's always a good communication starter. Are you like, why is that guy whispering? All right. So David up here trying to get on the board. Race to 5. Yeah, and this is a pretty run-outable rack. If he can get shape on the 7 off of this. A little far, a little far. Oh, that worked out. All right.
Yeah, no, that's really good.
Seriously.
Now he's just got to make sure he doesn't hit that 10 and get behind
right.
the 9.
It's funny how the balls seem to want to roll together with magnets or something.
Yeah. A little draw shot. Oh, no. He had, no. What the hell?
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, Beardy? Thanks for joining us, man.
There we go.
Thank you, Beardy.
Birdie McBirdington.
All right.
Or Birdie McBirdington. That's a hell of a name. I hope you picked that on your own.
What's up, D.O.? All right, David Holloway. Here's his chance. Now that cue ball is not in a great position.
God, yeah, no, I couldn't believe he blasted that 8-ball like that. Yeah, just tell Aaron.
Brutal. Oh, that's too bad. Oh, boy.
Okay, so you got to bank this like you're going to bank it a little short. It's in the cue ball up table.
Yeah.
I'd hit it with a little bit of draw and a little bit of right hand spin.
Okay.
Try to bank a little short, so like you want to hit the point on the long rail.
Right.
If it goes, great. If it doesn't, you end up on the bottom rail.
Yep. Jeff Martin, thank you. We appreciate that.
Well, that's why we keep it free in case we screw up.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, I hate to even say it, but I have paid for some stuff and then not watched it in disgust. Because I'm like, if it's going to be choppy, I'm not watching it. What you know, if you're going to cut out 8 times, and I keep refreshing.
Oh man, he way hard on that. He might end up.
Cesar's got a dead straight shot on the side. I think. I believe so. I mean, maybe not dead straight, but no, not dead straight. He's
pretty close
diamond,
though.
It's going to do it. Yeah.
He should sink that. Yeah, that was an error on Dave's part. David should have. The way he ended up on the 8 and jammed up in that pocket made it tough for him to make the 9 and get shape. Position error. Probably nerves. got to beat the guy twice.
You're right.
And
yes,
now he's
yes.
putting the pressure on you.
And it's such a short race too, you know.
Yeah, got to calm her down a little bit.
Yep. How's the event going so far, big guy?
Good.
Seems to be going
Pretty
smooth.
happy. Yeah.
People seem happy.
Yeah.
A lot of bad boy clothing out there.
Like that too.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, no, it's going real good. You know, I mean, we know that the dates aren't the greatest. We got ACS nationals out in Vegas that happen.
Right.
But the location is, we're working on some dates for next year.
Yeah, that's what I hear, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they might not be the greatest dates for next year, but the year after, we pretty much get pick a date. So,
oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah, we're messing with that and trying to get that all lined up. I think players would be real happy.
I think there's a lot of people itching to play pool right now, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do.
That's the thing, though. There's a lot of pool happening.
Yes.
You know, the spring is like, it's insane. I mean, you got BCA Nationals, APA,
Right.
ACS, VNA, all happen within, 2.5 months. That's crazy. Busy
I know some
schedule.
vendors that were on the road for 90 days, something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Right. And then you try to do a state tournament like here in Texas where you can get a ton of players. It's just, you can only take so much time off.
Right.
Unfortunately, most pool players actually work for a living.
Yep, exactly.
Next event for us, we will be in Oklahoma. We got a week between events. So we get done with this Sunday, and then the following weekend we set up the Oklahoma tournament. And we'll be streaming that one too.
Oh, very cool, man.
So black gold.
Oh, you're streaming that one. That's awesome, man. I didn't realize that was black gold.
Yeah.
That'll be cool.
Setting up, running it.
Cool. Yeah, I've been hearing about that event forever.
Hey, look at there.
Nice.
They just won the ACS 8-ball.
Very good job, Justin. And that was a Texas team. Justin says they just won the ACS 8-ball nationals. That's awesome. Go Texas.
Yeah, love my Texas people.
I told my daughter, she's 11, that when I got her, I was going to say Yahoo or Yeehaw, but I couldn't figure out how to pronounce it. Which way was the correct pronunciation? She thought that was funny, but she also wasn't. She wasn't quite sure if it was funny or not.
Yeah, and Dad's trying to be funny.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Should I giggle or just
her natural response is to roll her eyes? You know?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay, man. Yeah. Whenever you say pops.
Right. Exactly. It's like, oh God.
Well, better that than when they start talking back to you. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Oh, listen, my son, They say 15-year-old boys are the angriest people on the planet just because of testosterone and everything else. And I believe it. I've had one. And he's perfect. And he was still had a lot of grumpy moments.
Yeah.
All right, I think a safety here is pretty reasonable. Pull back, get that cue ball behind the 8, and just send that cue ball or the 1 ball away. And it's probably going to end up ugly.
Yeah, just drift. Try to shoot it between the 4 and 7.
Yeah.
And just drift over to the 2.
Or pull back and get behind the 8.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just because I'm pretty sure the 1 will stay on that side of the table, that half of the table. Yeah. Especially if you hit the 7 and the 4, the 4. Okay.
Yeah, just like that.
Yep. He
hit that a little harder than I would have, but.
And that 5 actually makes a 1-rail hit a little tough.
Too long since Portland. Come on now. So, Mass A hit rail first, then the 1. I don't know if I like that.
No, I go rail. No, I'm going to go into the left-hand
just
long
just
rail.
Below the 5 and
right.
Put some backside English on it.
I'm kicking at the 1 ball. Yep, exactly.
I'd even go 2-rail kick, right?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, he could
my
get
gosh.
by.
Now, see, that's where angle will get you sometimes. Yeah, I didn't realize that he could get it.
But jacked up like that is so tough.
Right.
Shoot along the edge. Well, I think he's good here. Cut this in the side. And maybe put a little bit of right-hand English on it, so when it
Yeah.
hits that top rail, you flatten it out a little and come right back, shoot the 2 in the same pocket. Would you go that far?
I think I would use left-hand English, back cutting the 1 into the side, and then go 3 rails tight,
And try to end up where the 1 is
and
now?
end up where the 1 is now. Yeah. But that's tough.
Either way,
action.
the
Jeez,
window's
that's tough
tight on
action.
either
Yeah.
side, yeah.
And I hate hooking myself. God, I hate hooking myself.
Yeah.
It's one thing to
I
have your
like
opponent
doing
hook you,
I
but-
like doing right-hand English, flatten it out, try
Yeah.
to put the cue ball between the 2 and the 5.
Yeah, yeah. I think you're right with right-hand English. That's where it goes.
Just
Yep,
yeah,
just
so
like
he
that.
didn't give it as much.
He could have stiffened it more.
Right,
Yep,
right.
Yep, I agree.
Which would be easier to control.
Yes,
But see, he's in pretty good shape here, I think.
I do too. Yeah.
Now, would you try to cut this 2 on the side and shoot the cue ball with draw so you come off the 8 and back up a little? Because that's the 4 right there by the side, right?
I probably wouldn't. I'd probably
Try
take
to
it
roll
this,
forward?
I'd take the 2 to this back right corner, and I'd use some draw left-hand English to get under the 4 to the top side of your screen as you're looking. That worked out great.
real
that
good.
worked out great.
And everything's spread out now.
Yep, yep.
And I believe all he's got to do is focus on making a 4, just let the cue ball roll forward.
Yeah, he's getting close to being on 3, man.
Yeah. 5 is just a little touch shot in the side. Drift right out for the 6.
Yeah.
It's so much easier to shoot from here.
Oh man. I never rattle a ball when I'm here. Never.
I've
ever,
rattled
yeah.
a ball rattled a ball from here, but I didn't miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice shot, Cesar. That'll work. I was thinking he'd go slow roll and leave himself for the 6 in the bottom right-hand corner pocket, but that was a fine way to go. He certainly looked
Dustin,
good.
I don't know off the top of my head, but if you go to badboysbp.com and click on live brackets, you can go
Yep.
and see who finished 3rd. I want to say, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah. I know Jacob plays good.
Yeah.
That's what I know. All right. Trying to make this happen. Oh, nice shot.
Nice
Oh, that's
touch.
beautiful.
The only thing he did wrong there was end up on the rail, but
Yeah. He was probably going to use top anyway. But yeah, I still agree with you. On the rail's a problem.
I just don't like
never
being on the
great.
rail
Right,
ever.
right.
I mean, if I can be just an inch off is much better than he should be fine, but it just increases your chances for a little error here or there.
Right, exactly.
Well, he's playing great. And unfortunately, David just had one position error that was sketch.
Right. Yeah, now Cesar's got to finish this out or it's 2-1, you know. Got to make this happen. These tournaments are tough action.
Just make sure you go forward so you don't end up behind the 10.
Nice
Almost
shot.
got jacked up.
Yep. And I think he used top on that to get down.
Yeah.
A nice smooth stroke. You know, that's a guy who knows that if he slams it, it might force follow and stay in there.
Yeah, I like the way he's playing. I watched him play early in the tournament,
Okay.
and he got a couple of really good rolls, and those seemed to really just boost his
Oh, it's
confidence.
funny how that'll happen. Yep.
Yeah,
Confidence is
and he's
everything,
just
isn't
been
it?
in. From that point, he's kind of had the lead in every match,
That's
so the
great.
confidence has just stayed there. Oy. Andy conceded it. This match could easily be 2-1 the other way around right now.
Right. Yep. Yeah, nobody's beating the crap out of the other guy. Yep.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us here at Bad Boy TV. Brought to you by OBQs, Diamond Billiard Products, Break and Run Trucking, Beard Shopping Network,
Lippman Lights.
Lippman Lights.
And we'd like to say thank you to the Mayborn Center.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
great host for this event.
Yeah, they really are. I was just talking about what a nice
so
venue
cool,
that this is.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just so cool. The setup, I love the setup.
Yep, it's simple.
The only
isn't it?
thing I don't like is I wish I could put pool table lights over the tables, but we got to get back to pre-COVID numbers first.
Oh yes, before it's worth the expense of doing it.
Oh
Basically.
yeah,
Yep.
it's gonna be quite the bill, but
Yep.
eventually, we need to have one good year, and then we can start talking about doing that.
Right.
We were on the verge of doing it right before the COVID hit.
Yes, David did
brutal.
that DO. Yeah, I remember COVID. It was a problem.
A little bit, yeah. I still go back and every once in a while, I remember me and you in the booth. And
yeah.
I leaned over, I turned to you, and I'm like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. We're witnessing some shit here.
Yes. And we were.
And then
that
the
was
next
true.
year, I'm like, God, I hope was just a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Because I was afraid they were going to shut us down again.
I just remember the hotel emptying, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. Empty Las Vegas. Yeah, Beardy, we're with you. Yeah. Yeah, I generally do not concede in an event like this.
Oh, I'll never. Well, first of all, it's against the rules.
That's the thing for me is it's against the rules, and I'm not.
And
gonna get
to
penalized
me,
for it.
I don't care what anybody says, dude. I've heard the pros. It's respect. No, it's disrespectful to me. The game is you got to make the ball, make the damn ball.
Right.
To me, it's disrespect.
Yeah.
And the original, we've all been in the gambling day. Well, you and I have. I don't know how old people are in the chat room. But it was a hustle. It was a move back in the old days.
Yeah, that's true.
You give the guy the ball, give the ball, and then once he's got an easy shot and you don't give it to him, and you just got in his head.
Right.
That's what it all started
Plus, he
with.
never tastes the thrill of victory of making the money ball.
Right.
Yep.
It's all psychological.
You keep him from getting into stroke too. I've seen guys do that in Oregon.
I watched John Schmidt.
They'll just sweep the rack,
make three or four balls and miss, and then rake them all.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, you do that one more time, I'm gonna have an issue with you.
Yep.
But they didn't want the other guy to get in the groove.
Right.
Yeah. No. To me, respect the game.
Yeah.
I don't care about the other player. Respect the game.
Right.
The game says you got to make all the balls to win.
Yeah.
So do that. Just my opinion.
Ooh, that was a nice shot. Zoom.
Shape on the 6.
Pull back maybe for draw.
Oh, he's looking at a combo 6-10. He's going to just shoot a stop and go for that. I think I'd just draw straight back.
I wonder
You
if he's
come too
looking
far,
at
I think you can shoot it up in the upper left.
Yeah.
You get right, you can shoot it in the side. If you screw your stroke up completely, then you got your 6-10 combo.
Right. Yeah, he sure is looking at it.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with that shot. I like the way Cesar locks into position.
Yeah, that's important.
His body don't
Oh,
move.
brutal. I've seen so
His
many
elbow
balls.
moved there,
Yeah,
but
I've seen so many balls rattle. These are
damn,
tight
those
pockets,
diamond
man. Yeah,
tables,
those diamond
man.
pockets are tight. All right, David, back up at the table.
Got an opportunity here.
Yeah, he'd like to tie this up, man.
So, do you shoot those with a good stroke, follow, or do you try to pull back?
I'm going to pull back for the 6 ball. Yeah.
Pull back to the 9? Is that where you're going for? Or?
Yeah, it's honestly wherever I get to. Yeah, if it goes that way. then
Yeah,
I'll
well,
take
I figured it was going towards the 9.
Yep. In a perfect world, I would have drawn it back to touch the 8 and take the 6 on the side, but I just don't know if that's realistic with, the angle he had or anything.
Yeah.
Yep. No, I like what he did.
I like your perfect world theory.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
In
good.
in a storybook,
Yeah.
we do it like this.
I mean, everybody writes their own story.
That's right.
Oh, my
Wow.
God. Now, you see what he did there, though? He kind of looked away and then looked back and shot.
And lost his eye contact point.
Yeah.
All right, well, again, Cesar.
He didn't give that full focus.
No.
Do you flatten it out? Take the cue ball off the rail, off the ball, drift over so you can shoot the 8 or the 7 all the way up. Top left.
I think you kind of have to. Either the 7 goes now, but I don't think it goes now. Yeah, I like your idea of either getting under the 7 or getting to the left of the 7 so you can take it in the top right corner or side pocket. But yeah, I guess either way, you almost want to go rail first into the 6 or 6 and rail at the same time with some.
Right. Just try to drift over to the left.
Drift over, yeah.
I don't care if you do it 2 rails or.
Right.
This is gentle. Oh, you see, I don't like that shot. And now he's gonna be. See, now he's got to really put something on it.
Yep. He's
gonna have to hit this with speed.
Yep.
So he can hit this bottom rail and then go bounce up above the 8.
Yep. Yeah, and he's got to hit it with enough speed to get that cue ball, like you say, down and back up. He's got to really pop it.
Interesting. See what he does. He's definitely going to shoot it in the right side pocket. Oof. Yeah, that's the problem with that. He did what he had to do, but that makes it so much tougher to make that shot. He may have left David, like, absolutely straight in. Which isn't that bad of a deal because David could just hit the 7 enough to go into the pocket where the 8 is sitting. He doesn't have to do anything funky. And that's the key, is not to overdo it. Yep, just like that. Yeah, Cesar he got shaped, but he shot and hit the nipple out.
Oh, bummer.
That was the problem with that shot. It made it a lot tougher.
Right.
Because he had to force the cue ball to shape.
All right, David trying to even it up at 2-2.
Yep, I wasn't fast.
You were almost fast. Oh, good shot by David. That was a heck of a shot.
Perfectly straight in, it looks like. Well, maybe a slight angle, which is even better.
Right.
Take your time, focus, keep your head down, watch his elbow. There you go. See how much better he shot that? He didn't move his head.
Yep. No, that was a great shot. Oh, of course.
Nice shot. 2-2. Don't want to push any buttons. This is Mike D's domain.
I can't believe I know what buttons to push. It took me 3.5 years to figure out this thing.
You got it down now.
I'm just glad you guys have left it as the super simple program going on now. I like that.
Yeah, dude. Somebody's like, oh, you should do this. I said, oh, yeah, it sounds cool, And they're like, this, and it does this, and does that. And I'm like, yeah, let me see. They brought it up on their screen. I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like 20 little screens, and each one had a thing, and it's like, no, dude.
Right.
I just look, y'all can say whatever you want to say about Bad Boys TV. Here's the deal. I want my stream to be 2 guys just sitting back here talking about the match. I don't need all that fancy crap. It'd be cool. Somebody wants to build us a little commercial to pop up. That'd be awesome.
Right, right.
But I don't need all that fancy stuff. This is just pool.
Yep. No, I agree with you, and I like that style, man. glad
I'm
we're
not
doing it that way.
ESPN, and nobody's paying me 20
Right,
grand to put on the
right.
production. So
You know, I talked about that earlier. We had somebody's mom and dad and aunt and son watching, and I said that's what the live stream's about. You know, the quality is not ESPN, but also on ESPN you can't do what they're doing right now. They're all
Right.
gabbing and chatting and rooting on there, man.
Yeah.
I think they're taking a break. I'm gonna take an ear break myself.
There you
We'll
go.
be back in a few, guys.
Yep.
Okay, we are back. Here we go. Break time is over. 2-2, race to 5. We got Cesar Sanchez breaking. Singles. Caesar's got to get double dipped. Well, he doesn't have to, but I mean that's the only way he's going to not
Well,
win.
that's what David
That's what
wants.
David wants. Second place is $600. I make up
I
first
think
place.
it's
I always say it's
850
850.
or
Okay,
9.
that sounds right. Actually, 800 sounds right. Yes.
Yeah, it's right around there.
Yep.
Might
So
be
it's good
850.
payout. That's good payout for second place, actually.
25 players.
Right.
One day, well, a day and 2 matches.
Yeah, it's 350 right now. They're playing the finals. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got to call this a day and a half, man. I usually 2-day tournaments are
Yeah.
till 10 p.m. that night almost. It's crazy. Yeah, I agree. Tom Ashford mentions that David beating JD was a feat. I'm not sure what the score was on that match. I'm not sure what the handicap was on that match.
Right.
Did David get a game, you think?
I don't know, dude. I mean, they can go look at the brackets. And
Yeah,
it'll show. But yeah, it's.
Well, here David tries to do it again.
You got it. Oh, he got
This guy's
a roll.
a defensive
right there.
juggernaut.
Dang.
I like
Didn't
it.
see that coming, did you, Cesar?
When's your next Disneyland trip there, Rick Jones?
I'm actually probably July. We'll probably go down to Florida. I don't know if we're gonna do Disney or not.
Okay.
But we're gonna go down and look at some property.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun, man.
Yeah.
Good for you, Rick.
There's a whole bunch of 5-acre plots, and there's a couple we're interested in.
Very cool, dude.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
that's the
man.
goal anyway.
That's awesome. Yeah.
And then I have a timeshare, so we'll probably stay down there for 4 or 5 weeks.
Okay,
So
very cool,
if I'm
man.
there that long, we'll probably do a couple days at Disney World.
Very cool.
Yeah.
On that land, make sure you can have a perk test so you can get a septic in there.
Yeah.
Everything else, electric and water, you can usually figure out, but a perk test for being able to put septic, you can't really. No amount of money will get that done. That was a great jump shot. He's got 2 games. It was 6-4. Or he got 2 games. It was 6-4. Thank you guys. David won 4-4. That's important to point out. Tom, thank you for pointing that out. I think that's important.
Yep.
All right, David up here trying to figure out how to touch the one ball first.
He had a great safety, and Cesar answered back.
Yeah, he
Take
sure did.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yatch.
He's got to clip this one ball. This is a tough one.
You
I
like
don't know if
apples? How you like
yeah,
them
you
apples?
like them apples, yeah. All right, so he's talking to his opponent about this, and they're agreeing to get a ref, is what their feet tell me they're doing.
Yeah.
I'm an interpretive pool foot.
And the ref is on his way.
Yeah, here we go.
Do-do-do-do.
All right, here comes the ref. See, I can see his feet. And that is Jeff the ref, I believe. Jeff's a
Jeff
heck
the
of a
ref.
nice guy. He's no Bill Doherty, but he's a good guy.
He is a really good guy.
Bill's my favorite. I can't help it.
Old man Bill.
I'm
he's
biased.
He's a riot.
Yep. I tell people
Nice
on Facebook,
hit.
leave Bill alone. He's over
Nice
70.
hit. Did he
gets
get
to
the
think what he
hook?
wants.
I think he got most of it.
He got most of the hook. It's definitely an easy hit, but he ain't making it. I don't think he's doing a 1-7 combo.
Watch out, 9. Watch out, 10 ball. 110. 110. He's looking at it. Caesar.
Well, I got to say, every time you play safe, man, I'm like, why play safe? Why call safe? Why go for it, you know? I think Caesar's the guy that I said was probably a gambler the other day because he goes for the cheese, you know? And I'm like, you know what? I bet Caesar likes some action. Caesar's betting it all on black. He's going for it.
You know, for me, the name Caesar, I just keep, my brain just goes, get your filthy hands off my game.
Right. That's funny. God, you and I grew up in a world where that was a big deal. Planet of the Apes was a big deal.
Dude, that was the shit.
There had been nothing like that before that. Oh, bummer. So scratch.
Yeah, dude, I was a huge fan.
Yeah.
That was our Harry Potter.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Right.
it was, yeah. And our Star Wars. I mean, we had never, that was a sci-fi in a way that we had never seen before. Yeah. Those apes on horses doing
dude,
stuff. It was
when
just
Star
the coolest
Wars
thing
came
ever.
out, holy crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we lived in a good time.
Yeah, and then certainly for media stuff
And the
like that, there was
technology
some
in
amazing
movies
things.
now, holy crap, dude.
Ugh.
It's so cool.
Stuff looks old 2 years later. You can watch a movie that came out 2 years ago and go, "Oh, the technology wasn't very good then, was it?" It's
Right,
crazy how quickly.
Well,
stuff
that's
is
the
going.
funny thing. It's like when we drive a lot.
Yes,
So
yes.
we're on the highway a lot.
Right.
And it's like sometimes we'll be like, okay, what movie then would be really badass with the technology they have now, right? And what could you do with it?
Right.
Because, yeah, there's some crazy. Just imagine the fun, but the frustration of like Jaws.
Right.
Like I've watched some documentaries on that, and it's like that was a brutal movie to make.
Yes, I've watched
like
same
it's
thing.
almost impossible to make, right?
Yep.
And then those poor guys are like, oh yeah, now they just computer. Oh look, there's my shark, right?
Because a lot of problem was the shark. They didn't have the shark
Right.
perfected for most of that movie. Yeah.
I have a tournament director problem. I'll tell you what they told me before you go out.
Nice shot. I think though he may have left him. He left him the 4 a little bit, but I don't think it goes.
This is the deciding game. Of course, he gets up, shoots the next ball, leaves her straight in on me, and the match is over. She said, you didn't call that. I'm going to be a referee. And she said, Gary's going to catch you. And I'm the subject of it. So it was all that. Bill was the one referee involved, I'm pretty sure.
All right, he's trying to go, I think, rail first into the 7. We'll see. It's hard for me to tell what he's doing. Oh, good shot, Cesar. All right, I think that works out for Cesar because I think this 4 goes. I hope he's not going to ride the 10. When I say that Cesar likes action, I don't mean that he's taken stupid rides at the 10. I like every ride at the 10 he's taken. So I believe he's going to continue to try and run out, make the 4 in the corner, get shape on the 5. Oh, nice try. So he was trying the intelligent shot, just like I had said. He happened to miss it. But respect to Cesar for his game. I like his decisions. Cesar, I like action too. Maybe we should play some. All right, here comes David, trying to get it to 3. Yeah, this is a tough way to start. Not only is pocketing the 4 in the corner kind of tough, not super tough, but it's not an easy shot. It's a scratch all day. So pretty much, I don't know. Maybe he puts some bottom right-hand English on the 4 to draw the cue ball away from the side pocket after the hit. And the bottom right would also throw the 4 ball up towards the corner pocket. Oh, I like this. He's cutting the 4 on the side. That makes sense. And he got the hook. Well, that'll work. Well, Cesar is in a predicament, I would say. Darren asks if this is a double dip match. It is a double dip match. And Cesar has the point. So Cesar has to be double dipped. If Cesar wins, well, listen, it's first place is $800, $850 maybe. Second place is 600. Yeah, and Cesar's got to get double dipped. I don't know if he called it. I would assume he's calling the 4 on the side. But I didn't see him call it though. All right, David up at the table again. He's got a chance to make it 3-5. Tom, it is a double dip situation. This is the first set, and we'll see if there's a second. It just kind of depends how Cesar's doing, and yeah, if Cesar loses, then they play a second set. If Cesar wins, they're done, and Cesar would be the champion. Ooh, that's perfect. Nice shot, David. I am in Temple, Texas. Here in Texas, I've never been here before. Where's the best place for barbecue? Anybody on the stream chat have a vote for barbecue in Temple, Texas? All right, David is looking good for getting out. Yeah, I like his odds here. Nice shot by David. 3-2. All right, David got the break, and he's up 3-2 and a race to 5. And he would like to get a sweet break and just run these puppies out.
That was an expensive lunch. I went to Lowe's.
Oh, I like Lowe's. Nice break. Oh boy, 1 on the side, or cue ball on the side. Yeah, we're just about done here. Doing good, man.
10-ball final?
Yeah, 10-ball final, buddy. Yeah, man, life is good. Yeah, and last I heard we were done today at 7, so it's already 4 o'clock. We're doing good, man. So I don't know if that's still true or not. I haven't bugged Rick about it. All right, 110 combo here. 10 in the corner. Off the 6 went. All right, that's Cesar. Up to 3. All right, Tom Ashford says Millard Smokehouse is the best barbecue. Thank you, Tom. I will check it out. comes Cesar trying to make this happen. 3-3. Unfortunately, all right, so that's a great spread, but unfortunately, the one cannot get to the, excuse me, the key wall does not see the one. And this is also a tough push out because when the one is, when any ball's in the jaws, I mean, it's hard to play safe on it, you know? Or Fat Boy's Barbecue. All right, thank you, Tom Ashford. I appreciate that. All right, David just trying to figure this out. 3-3, only needs 2 games. All right, push. Like I said, hard to find a push that is safe on the one. That's about as safe as you can get. And I don't know if it's safe as much as difficult. I believe this one ball's makeable, but it's also pretty scratchy. You got to put some real English on this, and it often scratches in, if not the corner pocket that he's standing at, it'll come back. It can scratch in the side from here. If with the English, you know, you go 2 rails into the side right by the 9. We'll see what he does. He's doing this with no English. I think it's gonna thunk. Yeah, it's gonna thunk. Yeah, with no English, that wasn't, I don't believe, a makeable shot. All right, leaving David Holloway, an easy shot at the 1 and natural shape for the 2. With natural shape for the 3. We'll see how he ends up on the 3 before we speak for that. Nice. Nice shot on the 4. He's tree-topped on the 7. Just not as bad as it could be, but it ain't as great as it could be either. Especially a 3-3 race to 5. This was not what he was hoping he was going to look at. Anybody on the chat know where Cesar plays out of? What home bar he plays out of? Same with David Holloway. Do you know what home establishment they normally play at? You want to give him a shout out? Now'd be the time. wow, great shot, Cesar. Boy, you came with that. All right, I like this because he's going to come around 2 or 3 rails on shape for the 7.
3-3, turn me on.
Yes, I like it.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Rick Jones, how you?
3-3.
You know, we don't need to get into specifics, but I would like to say that lady looked mad.
She's wrong. Here, I'm going to give everybody a clue.
All right.
If you have a doubt about what somebody is shooting, ask them before they shoot. And if they're down and they shoot, then you must stop play if you're going to question the shot. She was claiming that the other person, her opponent, her partner, got up and shot before she called for a ref because she had an issue. Yeah, you know, one person at the table shoots, then their opponent, they walk away, and then their partner comes up and shoots, and you didn't have time to call a ref. I'm going to have to say,
Yeah.
But I can't undo stuff after it's happened.
That's the big one, right? You can't undo
So
it.
if you have an issue, you need to stop play and get a referee or an official and deal with it right now. You don't have a 10-minute discussion while somebody else is shooting.
Right.
It's too late.
I believe one of the better players, I will just say Lake at Chinook Winds, had a similar issue where there was a complaint after the match, and the ref's main thing was, "Oh my God, it's too late, Lake. What, Lake? It's too late. What? We can't.
After
you
the
want me to
match.
go back and fix it?"
Yeah.
Anyway, and I like Lake, so no offense to him, you know. But it's not a big secret either. Uh-oh. Boy, that English. I think he might have been trying to click the 9 to break it away from the... I think it's in a horrible position right now. But by not touching it, he made it even worse. And I want to say, Jesus,
He could
the
punch
Golden
that
Q from
cross-eyed.
Odessa, Texas. Thank you. Thank you, everyone who's telling me where he plays at. So Cesar plays out of the Golden Q in Odessa, Texas.
Felix, we are in Temple, Texas at the Mayborn Center. This will go cross-eyed.
In this country?
The 9-ball will go cross-eyed.
You think?
You don't think so?
No, I don't think so, but we can still be friends.
Why not? Overcut
Physics?
it with inside English.
Maybe
Is it
you're right.
frozen to that point?
I assume it's frozen. If it
I-
wasn't frozen, he wouldn't have been trying to move it.
I think he can go cross-eyed.
I
You just
know, you
you have
said
to
that.
put inside spin on it.
Okay. Maybe you're right.
Look, no, he's at the diamond. We're gonna go set
We
this
can
up
reproduce
later.
that later.
Oh, he missed the ball.
Well, plus, we got it
completely.
on tape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think that would go
I
cross-eyed?
don't think so. I know that. When you say inside, I mean, I get what you're saying. All right, now we'll get to see, is it a little off the rail?
It is.
Because it
'Cause
must be
he's
a little
gonna
off
go
the rail, or
right
he
there.
wouldn't be doing this.
Right. So then
Oh,
it
now
would
does he
definitely
slap?
go cross-eyed.
Yeah, you get a yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Mhm.
Paul Marquez calling me.
What's up with that?
He wants to know what's going on. David getting on the hill.
Kind of far from Houston. Come on. What's up with all these Texans that live in the land of, oh my God, this state's so big? They can't drive 200-300 miles.
Well, I think if they're going to say we have the biggest state in America, they should
But it's
also
not.
add, but we
It's
never
not.
travel.
It's
we,
not.
So we don't go anywhere. We just stay
It's
home.
not, dude.
Our state's so big, we just stay home. They
The
should
fir-
add that afterwards.
The first year I went and played nationals, I played with a team. We were just a bunch of rowdy guys. We just wanted to go down and have fun. The first team we got to play is these Texas guys, and they're Texas. They
All right,
are
all right.
got the Texas cowboy shirts on.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not talking football cowboy. I'm talking got on a horse cowboy.
Okay,
right?
man, I got you, man.
Got the
There's rhinestones involved, right?
yeah,
there's-
right?
Yeah.
full-on cowboys.
Yeah.
Got the boots, the everything.
Yeah.
And they were just shit-talking us. And finally, one of the guys on my team goes, hey, we're from Alaska, man. You need to shut the hell up. And the guy says, what? He goes, or we'll cut our state in half and make you the third largest state in the country.
Oh, that's funny.
I was laughing
Oh,
so hard.
that's funny.
But, yeah, It was funny. After that, they quit. They quit trash.
They quit
talking
giving
us
you a hard
'cause
time.
we were a pretty strong team too.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny.
Gas prices.
Gas
Oh,
price.
Mike.
Get on a bicycle. Ride the horse.
Mike.
Little hay.
Listen, I just want to tell you guys, Rick Jones is in charge of getting all these employees here to Texas. He knows all about gas prices. He also has to get the tables here to Texas. He knows all about gas prices. You don't even bring up gas. Well, he's sitting next to me. I can't believe he just didn't pull all his hair out that's not there. Seriously.
That's too funny.
They're toll roads. Oh, interesting, Jason.
Yeah,
James mentioned a lot of toll roads here, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. We don't really do that in Oregon.
Oh. That's the 5-ball there, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Am I still off at 7? Is that the plan today?
Oh, we'll see.
Okay, you let me know, big guy.
He's like, the world famous Mike D says, hey, I 10 o'clock, man.
Dude.
That pretty much does me in. Last night, I looked through the curtain,
Yeah?
and you're yawning. You look like death ran over, and it was 10:05. I'm like, he's
It's
serious.
the witching hour, man. My wife, poor my wife, she's just like, okay, yeah. I have an expression that I use with her where I say, I hit the wall, baby. And she says, yeah, I know. Good night.
Nothing. I just came back here to watch it.
My whole family is aware that I hit a wall around 10 o'clock. Seriously,
man.
my kid, everybody.
That
They're
was
like,
no
good night,
lie.
Dad. Yeah. What's worse is my wife often will make dinner about 9 o'clock just because life's happening. You know what I mean? We eat dinner
Right.
about 9 o'clock. And I get real sleepy after I eat, just even on a regular basis. So, yeah, I eat dinner at 9:30, and at 10 o'clock, I barely can make it to bed to fall asleep for the night. My wife and daughter just rolling their eyes at me.
Hey, what's wrong with that guy?
Seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, you were looking pretty rough.
Yeah, man.
I was
Well,
laughing my
that's.
ass off. I was like, wow, that's no lie.
I feel like but ever since I've been doing this with you, I've been talking about that. Mornings I'm pretty good. I do pretty good in the
Yeah,
morning.
you're
I'm pretty
spunk-
bubbly in the mornings, man.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
get me past 9:30, 10 o'clock, I am not as fun.
You just got your gears kicked way too high in the morning, man. You got to pace it a
I need to
little
pace
better.
it a little bit. You guys always look at me like I'm crazy in the morning. Like, yeah, I'm happy to be here, man. It's nice to
That's
to
so
be here.
funny.
You said something about you hit the witching hour. You really did hit the witching hour.
Oh
You
my
said to me
God,
at 10
dude, it
o'clock.
was so
Yeah.
funny. Call an ambulance. That boy's done.
Yeah, seriously, dude.
Well, what's he gonna do here? He's gonna take that 2, 8, 8 off the 6 into the side pocket.
Yeah, except I think it's a 7-ball, but yes.
Okay, whatever.
But I like, but still, you're correct.
Could be. Whatever's next to that 2.
Right.
That's his goal. You're gonna have to hit that with.
Oh, that was
just
a good
little
try.
too thin.
I got to point
Nice
out he
lead,
hit
though.
the
Look at
correct
that.
side of the 2-ball too. He did what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's hard. That's difficult on that. And he left David tough. David's on the hill. This is how you would want to leave David, is give him a jump shot.
Yeah.
And now I think I've seen David jump one time. And even then he had to go get his jump cue. It was a whole thing.
Yeah,
he
he had
was
to
not
dig it
thrilled
out of the
about
case.
it. Yeah, exactly.
It wiped the cobwebs
Right.
off.
He took a YouTube lesson real quick. Yeah, he's not a fan of the jump cue.
Yeah.
So.
Damn it! I guess I gotta use it.
Right, exactly. All right, 2 rails into the 2. I think this might go a little long. No, he tightened it up even. Okay, listen to that. All right. So this is Cesar's opportunity to get 4 games and get on the hill. Very good. What is tomorrow? What tournaments are tomorrow?
Singles starts tomorrow.
Singles
at
8 ball?
5 o'clock. Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I'm in that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got to put you in there.
I think I'd be more worried about that if I hadn't almost missed my own matches like 4 times since we've been doing this. I almost missed my derby match. There's been so many matches where I'm like, what? Yeah, you're playing now. Where are you going?
Well, it's like I feel so bad because it's like I think Boombox missed a match.
Yeah, okay,
But it's
okay.
like, dude, I can't.
Dude, seriously.
I can't. I mean, I know the draw, and But
Yeah.
I can't pay attention to that
Bonnie
stuff.
apologized to me, and I said, "Please do not apologize to me, Bonnie. I'm a full-grown adult who knows how to check a bracket, and you have 7 million things to
Oh
do.
yeah.
I just didn't check, but that's not because
Even
it's
if I
your
put it in my mental
responsibility,
Rolodex, it's
dude.
like,
Dude, seriously.
okay, I need to check to see when
Yeah,
Mike plays,
right.
and then
Let's
it's
be
like
sure to check on Michael.
2 days later, it's like, oh yeah, I never checked.
Right, exactly. No, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. You get into the mode of running the tournament, of doing your job, of doing your
And
thing.
there's so many things
and,
that
you
pop
know,
up.
yes.
It's just
Seriously.
even I've been doing this for 17, 18 years, and it still amazes me the craziness that happens in an event.
I have now been to 2 events. Oops.
No.
Oh, that's too
no.
bad. That's a big move for David.
That's brutal.
I've been to 2 events so far with you where the electricity went off, which I would have said, oh, that must be crazy rare for the electricity to go off at an event. Not so much. We had Lincoln City, somebody ran into the not even a power pole, worse than that, the
I want to say,
transformer.
I want to say
the main power for the
5
town.
times.
You've
Power's
seen it
gone
gone off?
completely out of the building. Yeah.
Jeez.
We did a tournament way back in Dallas where a tornado came through town,
Oh my God.
and I rocked the power for a few hours.
It's funny to see the kind of power that they think you have as Rick Jones, because people will come to you and say, well, what are we going to do? Well, what's
I
happening?
know.
What's the plan?
we're
You have
just-
the greatest line, which is, we're all on this train together, man, and
Yeah.
we're just on the tracks, right? And I don't know.
Just
Here we are.
sit down.
Don't
and
go anywhere. Sit down. Don't touch
enjoy
your
the
balls.
scenery.
You know, yeah, I mean, take a picture of your table.
Look out the damn window, man.
All right,
I'll
David.
tell you. So we're double dipping.
Yep. Bum, bum,
So
bum.
holding up other shit now.
All right.
Because I think both these guys are playing doubles too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
now,
right. David takes set number 1.
Now, what is the race to on this set? Is
Same.
a question
It'll
I've
be the
learned to
same.
ask. Okay.
It'll be the same.
Because there has been some controversy with that before.
Yep.
Alrighty.
About to do it again.
I'm going to go see if they're going to take a break.
All right. Yep.
All right. No break for these guys. They're all about it. Mike Connor, I assume, I'm trying to remember the movie Saturday Night Live, as mentioned, John Travolta. This floor looks like, because of the lighting, because the floor lit up in that movie, I believe. Much like Michael Jackson's, Dirty Diana. Mike, help me out. Am I with you? Am I following you? All right. David's got the break. Race to 5. They did not take a break in between matches. I would suggest that they take a break. I believe that it's better for both players in many different ways to go take 5 or 10 minutes, go to the bathroom, wash your hands. The old, what's the Minnesota Fats thing in the middle of the night when he's playing Eddie, he goes and washes his hands and cleans up his suit and freshens up. That's important. It counts. All right, that rolled perfect for the 2-9 combo. Mike Connor, no, because it's ugly, the floor. Okay. Mike, the floor in Saturday Night Fever and Dirty Diana was beautiful and fancy, but whatever. All right, so yeah, 2-9, 2-9-6 combo. I just saw the 6. Yeah, I didn't even know. That just became a much crummier shot. I'm going to play it safe then if it's me. Yeah, I'm going to play safe. I'm going to leave the cue ball behind the 10 kind of and push the 2 ball over to the far right-hand rail on this right now.
Are we double dipping?
We are double dipping. It's a double dipping kind of day, buddy. Okay, that's a decent save. We got John Dawson joining us again. How you doing, John?
Oh, good. Thought I'd come in for the last part of the double dip.
Last 2 hours. Tell me about the tools that you got. Home Depot or Lowe's? Lowe's, you said? Lowe's.
Yeah.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, well, I went to buy some drivers for putting the pool tables up.
Yeah.
I was just going to buy one, $159.
Mm.
That's what the price still said.
Mm-hmm.
I get up there and it rings up $99. I'm like, you sure that's right? Price tag back there said $159. She goes, oh no, it says it's on sale, $60 off.
Wowzers.
Hold on, I'm going to get another one.
Yeah, no kidding.
So that price off.
A driver, you're talking about a drill. Is that correct?
Yeah, a drill, but it's got the little deal where you don't have to. It's not a chuck up there. It's like an impact.
I'm with like an impact driver.
You can put sockets and drills.
I'm with you. That's cool, man.
Yeah, and then of course I bought the little attachment set that's got all the screwdriver bits and drills and.
Now we're about to find out a lot about you. Okay, are you ready? What brand?
DeWalt.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Good for you, man. I'm glad that's how you're living, man. I'm a Ryobi guy. Now you know how I'm living.
See, now I was looking.
It's right.
I was looking at Ryobi. They had a special where if you bought the kit,
Yeah.
you could pick any other tool out for free.
Yeah, right.
But they were out of the
Yes.
kits
Yeah.
with the drivers.
This is the time of year Ryobi does that. They'll do if you buy 2 batteries, you get a free tool.
Yeah.
Is one of the things they do right now too.
Yeah.
Boy, that's hard to beat, man. Yep. Well, someday I hope to be a DeWalt man.
Well, and I already had a DeWalt drill. I've
Okay.
got the little DeWalt circular saw.
All right,
So I've
all
already
right.
got batteries.
No,
and
you're a real
chargers.
show off. I get it, man.
So I was just like, if I buy a different brand, then I got all these different
That's funny.
chargers.
Right? No.
Because they don't make that shit
Right.
universal.
Right. No, they don't. No. My brother-in-law got moved from apprentice to journeyman, and the first thing he did was give me all his Ryobi stuff, and he went out and bought DeWalt stuff. So that's part of why I make that joke, is because it's that's cool though. No, I like battery-powered stuff. I got a battery-powered chainsaw. That's the new world of chainsaws, battery-powered
yeah.
stuff. It just is so it's easier. It's quieter in the forest too. It doesn't have to stay running the whole damn time.
Yeah.
It's much more pleasant to your ears, your body, the whole thing. And it's starting to not just be homeowner stuff. All right, that was a nice shot, Dave.
Yeah, it was.
Robbie's good stuff. Thanks, Mike. Mike, that's better than stop talking about tools, you idiots. So thanks, I appreciate it. I like Ryobi. Definitely, man. I'm in. But I think we'd have to admit DeWalt's better.
Well, and everything's going brushless now, too. So, that helps with, doesn't drain on the batteries as much.
Yes, yep. I just remember using a corded drill, and my God. And then when battery-powered stuff came out, Yeah.
And
just
I
so
can
much
remember
easier.
no matter how far I unrolled my extension cord, I'd get to where I was working, and I'd need
Yeah.
just another
Yeah,
foot.
seriously. And the extension cord comes unplugged, and
Yeah.
just so many things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tripping over it. Yeah.
Well, and especially in what we do, you got to have
Right.
cord.
Oh, you got to have cordless.
Yeah.
Plus, I think back in the day, the battery stuff was really heavy. It was heavier
yeah.
than the corded stuff, and that's not really true anymore.
I can't remember what that brand is at Walmart. It's kind of a cheap brand.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I tell you what, that thing is light.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
You know, I was like, man, maybe I want to buy this one, even if I have to buy one every couple
right,
of years.
Right. Harbor Freight, I think, is it Milwaukee? It's some red brand
Yeah,
that Harbor
Milwaukee.
Freight has that
Yeah.
it's pretty decent. I've got an impact driver that I use that's Harbor Freight, and I have the Ryobi one, but it's the one from Harbor Freight works good.
Yeah, I'm going there on our lunch break tomorrow. Because the guy at Lowe's, I'm looking for what we call a speed wrench or a ratchet wrench. It's the open end wrench that's kind of like this, and so when you're pulling, it grabs the bolt. But when
Okay.
you go back, it's like a ratchet. It doesn't.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
so when you're adjusting the legs, you
Right.
can just sit there doing this,
Oh, that's cool, man.
and you don't have to pull it off the
Right.
bolt, stick it back on.
Dude, that's the worst thing about these hidden bolts on these tables, man. No, that's awesome.
Diamond's working on a great new leveling system.
Really?
Yeah, you know the wood corners above the leg.
Yeah.
There's two little wood plates on the
Yeah.
side of the
Yeah, I
table.
know what you're talking about. Yeah.
They're gonna open create a trap door in there that you open up, and the leg bolt comes all the way up to there, and you just stick a 90-degree
Okay.
drill bit on there,
Right.
and zzz, and it'll raise that leg.
Oh, that'd be awesome. My God.
So you're not gonna have to get down on the ground, and
Yeah.
because right now you got to get clear down on the ground.
Right. Hey, I'll take a Pepsi. Pepsi, thank you, Rick.
There might be one in here.
Well, and it's so hard to find, man. Seriously, and then here's my thing, too. I got a table at home, and when I try to level it myself, which I do, you got to figure out which way to turn the bolt, too. There's so many little things as you're down there awkward, and there's always spider webs down there. I don't care who you are. And yes, this is for first and second. Cesar's got to get double dipped, and this is the second set. So David already got him one set. They're at 0-0, race to 5. First place 800, second place 600.
850.
850, okay.
850
Second
for
place,
first,
600.
600 for second.
And yeah, this is the final match of 10 ball. How's it going there, Kenny? All right.
The only thing I couldn't find, Kenny, and I don't know, do you all even use it? The tool bag you got that actually has the plugins built into it?
No, I don't. I got one here, but
You-
sometimes I'll plug it in.
I was going to say, I've noticed over the last year you guys hardly ever use it. So,
As long as my shit's charged, I'm good. I don't care how it gets there, as long as it gets there.
so yeah, I'm gonna go buy a tool bag that
That charges stuff, huh? That's cool.
The plug runs through the back of the
Right.
Well,
Nice hit.
each one of them DeWalt's comes with its own bag, but
Oh, really? Okay.
But I'd like to get one bag that'll hold all.
Right, of
all of
course.
it.
Yep. Seriously.
That way you just grab one bag out of the truck or whatever.
Yep. At home, I use one of those plastic totes because it's got a lid. So if I'm working outside with stuff, I can put everything in the tote, put the lid on. Then
Yeah.
if it rains, I don't have to worry about it. You got to find tricks to putting your stuff away and not ruining it. If you're flaky like me, sometimes Otherwise, you wake up in the morning to wet screws.
Oh, we were unloading in Florida, or loading out.
Yeah.
Ed's bringing 4 to 6 tables out and setting them beside the semi. And then we're taking the leg bolts off out there and putting them on the truck.
Right.
I'm like,
Thank you, sir.
dude, I think I'd just start bringing out one at a time. He's like, I think we're good. Yeah, it starts pouring, and we
Oh,
still got
no.
like 4 tables sitting out there.
Oh, my God.
And I'm like grabbing the foam stuff that we got, covering
Right.
them up. and-
Right. Oh, my Lord.
I mean, that felt can get wet and it'll dry out, but I'd rather it not.
Yeah. That's a good shot. Well, luckily the wood is high quality on these diamonds because there's
Yeah.
some tables you'd have to worry about the press board
Yeah.
because there's press board on a lot of tables and hidden parts. Yeah, these diamonds are well made. I got one made with the diamond wood, man. I'm so lucky. Just
Yeah.
what they used to make it out of diamond wood. It's brown. It's beautiful. Yeah, and you can't get that diamond wood anymore.
Well, now they're opening up.
They're working on it again?
Yeah,
Okay.
now it's going to be called Diamond Lux.
Okay,
or
okay,
something like
okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah,
Well,
that plant burnt down.
that plant burned down, and that's why there were so many
And-
black ones after that, I believe. And yeah.
And then they, I think they've got it rebuilt, and they're
Okay,
going to start
okay.
production up sometime this year.
Okay.
Nice shot. Oh, I thought he got it.
Well, I've run into a few people that are amazed that I own one of those tables because you can't get them anymore. You know,
Right.
and it's a big deal. Not to mention brown. For a long time, it was hard to get a brown table.
Yeah. They got 2 new colors coming out.
Do they really?
Coffee. That's what they're
Okay,
calling it.
okay, that's nice.
And they, what was the name of that other one? It's kind of a dark brown.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
so.
A mocha.
Now, is yours kind of like an oak?
No, mine is the chocolate brown, the regular,
Okay.
yeah.
Huh.
No, it's not the light oak at all. No, it's the
Okay.
dark brown.
Because I would like to see an oak one.
Yeah, yes, yep.
I like that one that's kind of charcoal. It's kind of black with gray streaks in it.
Right.
I think we have one of them here.
Yeah, the oak ones, the lighter color ones, have the black diamond, right? Where it looks like they burned diamond into them.
Yeah.
Have you seen that? Those are beautiful.
Yeah, I've taken a picture of that table a couple times and sent it to Chad. And I said, hey, this table fell off the truck in Enid, Oklahoma. And he's like, isn't that where you live? I said, yeah, you got the hint.
The deadline mark to sign up for 8-ball singles, and by the way, I think this is all on Facebook or the internet, the okay thing. But anyway, yeah, you can't find all this information out other than asking us on the stream. It's tomorrow at 3 o'clock is the deadline for signups.
Is it?
Isn't
3?
it? I thought it was deadline with signups for 3 and it started at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, I figured. Okay. I knew it started at 5. I thought he said the brackets would be up at 3.
Oh, that's right.
So
That's
sign
right.
up might.
Hey, yeah. Mark, I would get online and check it out, buddy.
Yeah.
Google.
Actually, you can go to Q Sports International's page and then click on see events. Then click on Texas State Championship, and then it'll give you player info on there.
And Daniel, these tables are 7 foot. Oh, Cesar, bummer.
Man, that's twice. Twice at the 8-ball didn't go in for either one of them.
Ouch. I think you got the hook. KissJad24 says, come on, Cesar, you got this, bro?
Had lots of good activity this week.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Numbers usually aren't that high.
Yep.
A lot of people sitting at their desk watching pool instead of working. Did not hear about the shooting that just happened in San Antonio. Of course, we haven't been listening to anything but ourselves most of the day.
Right,
so
exactly.
we got headsets on and
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Felix. Now you got us reaching for our Google.
yeah.
All right. Now again, he's hooked. Yeah, Caesar's gonna kick this 8 up to the top left-hand pocket.
In elementary school,
Oh no.
14
Oh my God.
students, 1 teacher dead.
Oh Jesus.
Wow. God, there's some crazy people out there, people. Yeah, he just said 14 students and 1 teacher were killed.
They say they're starting to hit softer targets. They call them soft targets, where
Yeah.
there's nothing, no security, no nothing. Grocery stores. That's why they're going after grocery stores these days. All right, well, there we are. That was a nice shot, David. Okay, so he's popping this as opposed to a slow roll. I think I might go slow roll just at this angle. Plus, when you bring the butt of your cue up, your accuracy goes down. But David's got it, and he's going to be on the hill, or not on the hill, but on the board.
David goes up 1-0. What was the score of the first one?
5-3, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
They both using Magic Crack?
Yes, I guess so. I hadn't even thought of that. These are the first guys I've seen use a magic rack. Interesting. Tony Robles could not believe they weren't using a magic rack.
I think it was this David Holloway asked how come we didn't have one of them nice $50 wood racks.
Oh, really?
And I said, that's why, because they're $50. And
Yeah,
pool players
right.
like walking off with them.
Dude. When they first switched to the Predator balls, one of the people said, one of the people working for Rick said, "What are we going to do with the balls at night, Rick? What do we, or no, when in between? What do we do?" Rick said, "We do the same as we always do. They're just going to be out there. It is what it is." And people are like, "Dude, people are going to steal the balls." And Rick says, "It is what it is. We're going to leave the balls out there." But yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
I tell you what, I'm kind of surprised the year I've been doing this that we don't lose more. We've lost, a couple sets here and there
Yeah.
at tournaments.
Right.
Lots of cue balls.
Yeah.
A lot of 9 balls and
8 ball stuff that goes on your dash or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
But complete sets, I think it's maybe 5 or 10 sets in the last year.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
I thought that number would be higher.
Right. Well, because there's no rule you can't bring your backpack in or your whatever,
Right.
and a lot of people do bring their stuff in because you're here for so many hours. A lot of
Yeah.
people do bring almost a suitcase, just about,
Yeah.
not just their cues. Yeah, well, it says a lot of nice things about pool players, I guess, that more of those things don't come off missing. But you could definitely, when you came up to get your table assignment, they could definitely be handing you the set of balls for table 14,
Yeah.
and you could definitely be bringing that back
Yeah.
with your score sheet. You know what I mean? It would not be hard to track these balls if that ever did become a problem.
That would be a pain, though.
It'd be a pain, but, yeah, you'd only have to add a step or two and be like, listen, now the balls are assigned to you, buddy.
Yeah.
I need 15 of them back.
I just like a lot of these bars that do that now. When you go in and
Yeah,
get your set of balls,
dude,
you give
yep.
your driver's license.
Yep.
And when you bring the
Seriously.
balls back, you get your license back.
Seriously. Yep.
I asked that girl at the bar the other night. I said, "Hey, can I give you $200 bills and to run a tab?" And she goes, "No, I got to have some sort of card." I'm like, "Well, that's the whole idea. Is I don't want to give you my card,
Right.
but I don't want to have to pay every time."
Right. Exactly.
And she goes, "If you was a regular, we'd run a tab and then just have you pay at the end of the night. But since I don't know you, in order to run a tab, you got to
Right.
give us a card."
Right.
It's like, so what's the difference in a card and 200 cash?
Right.
When you see I've got to 200, cut me off.
Right.
But yeah, they wouldn't do it.
If I'm your bartender, I'm cutting you off at 160 because I'm getting 40.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Listen, everybody's got problems, man.
Right.
You're at 140, bud. Okay, so foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeff says he's pretty familiar with giving his driver's license to get a rack of balls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I was going to add, honestly, when I was 15, there was a pool hall called Birds and Bagels that I used to go to. That the owner of that, pretty kind of a grumpy guy because so many things had been stolen. That you definitely, if you were my age, 15, you were giving him your driver's license to get the rack of balls. Yeah. I don't think if you were an adult you had to do it, but as a kid, he had so many kids run off with stuff. All right, that's a good hook. This is not a very productive game right now, I got to
Yeah, I was
say.
gonna say,
They're
there's
still on the one, yeah.
A lot of stuff
Yeah.
tied up, and there's something about today. It's Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
What else is doing? It's marathon games today.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of them. Last forever.
Wow, I might have to go for a 3-rail or 3-foul with a table that looks like this.
Decisions.
I don't know what he's doing. Is he
Yeah.
cross banking it? I'd
Yeah.
like to see him try for the hook, so maybe he's trying for a hook. Is he trying to get the cue ball underneath the 4-ball for the hook so he could get him on 2 fouls?
We will be playing till Sunday. Felix started Monday, and team events will end Sunday, probably late afternoon, evening. Well, we didn't get the spin he wanted.
No. I feel like the last set was over by now.
So is he looking at the 1-8 combo maybe? Well, that literally showed me nothing. Boy, did he catch that 3 first. Must have. Yeah. Cesar can make him shoot this again, since that looks like what he's doing. That is the roll and 10 ball. Since I don't know if he called that 7, but if he didn't, Cesar can make him take it again. Thanks for tuning in, Felix Roman. Yeah, got right up on it, so not a bad leave. See if the Cesar decides to throw this into a pocket or play a safety. Well, David's got a shot on a 3 ball, but still got a problem down here with the 4 and 6 tied up. Oh, we'll see if he chooses to play a safety. Yes, U18B and 10 ball. If they pocket a ball they did not call, the opponent can give it back to them, kind of like the rule of a push. So, with that in mind, there is no calling a safety and making a ball. You know, if you call a safety and pocket a ball, the opponent can give it back to you. So, looks like he's going to have to kick at this. Gets a good hit and maybe ties him up. Cesar can probably jump over this or kick at it. Nothing's changed. Still 1-0.
I believe it. This is the tough rack, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody's wanting to do anything with the 3 ball because the 4 6s jammed up. They just keep moving the 3 ball around the table.
Yeah, U18B. Is it? Maybe you guys already answered this.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's totally exactly. That's a good way to say it. Actually, pass. Yeah. Yeah.
And I told him it was kind of like the push. They can give
Yeah.
it back to you. Now, what are the reasons for that rule? That's what I don't understand. I mean,
I think it's to get away from luck of 9 ball. So 10 ball, it's got one extra ball. You got to call the ball. These are
Yeah.
anti-9 ball things, okay?
Yeah.
There's one extra ball. You got to call your balls, and it's set up to where if you slop in a ball, not only do you not get to shoot again, they can make you shoot again if you hooked yourself.
Right.
So it's a way to get away from the luck of 9 ball. It's supposed to be the anti-9 ball.
Well, I explained it to him that it avoids people from calling a safety and making a ball.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
'Cause
that's
if you-
that's true too.
'cause
Yeah,
if
it
you
does
do
stop you
that-
from do that. Yeah.
Because let's say the 8 ball's hooked really bad, but you've got a straight in shot on the 7. You could call safety and make the 7 in normal pool,
Right, exactly.
and,
Right.
or even in 9 ball.
Not in 9 ball,
No,
but in
not
8
in
ball
9
you
ball.
could, but in
In
8
8
ball you could, yes. But that's why you can't do that. Yeah, I agree. One of the reasons, yeah. I can tell you, here's what I do when I play 10 ball, especially with my friends. Every time I make a ball and I slop it, I yell option. Now, yell, but I
Yeah.
say it loudly so people know option.
Yeah.
Because you can make me shoot again or you don't have to, but
Right.
it helps remind everybody, including myself, that anytime you slop the ball in,
Yeah.
it's option. I'll shoot again. That comes from me playing ring games. Ring games are the same. If there's no ball in hand, but if you don't get a good hit, the guy after you can make you shoot again because he doesn't want to shoot it,
Right.
basically, or he can shoot. So from ring games, I'm used to yelling option when it's not a good hit. Ooh, that would have been a good time to call the 9, but the 10 ball.
Yeah. He got a good leave out of it, too. Caesar's going to have to kick or jump.
Yeah, I assume he's going to kick, but you never know, huh?
He's the only employee I've seen that's wearing a mask.
I've seen 2. I've seen one of the older guys wearing one. Yeah.
That whole first day, he actually helped us load in. He was back here helping. And
Kenny and Bonnie sometimes are over it. Kind of early in the event. They've been doing this a lot of years, to
Yeah.
be fair. Yeah. As Kenny come in and go, "How you doing?" He's like, "I'm doing all right."
somebody asked me, I said, does Rick and Bonnie actually like pool? I said, I think they did when they got into this business. But after doing it for 16 years,
Yeah. Yeah.
listening to grumpy crybaby pool players.
No, Dapper Pepper, I don't know, asked if you're kicking at the 10 ball, you don't have to call it. No, you got to call it even in a kick situation. All situations you got to call it.
Yeah.
And again, one of the reasons is to be the anti-9 ball, because in 9 ball, if you're kicking at it, you often will kick at it hard, hoping something goes in,
Right.
and that you get to keep playing. Well, the 10 ball was made by people who hate 9 ball. Just think of it
Right.
that way,
Yeah.
Any rule that you can think of, it was made by somebody was pissed off because they just lost somebody
Yeah.
to somebody playing 9 ball. Yeah, the next time Fred slops something in, if he's hooked, I'm making Fred shoot again. That's kind of cold. Well, Fred makes me mad. And they came up with 10 ball. All right, Cesar looking
Yeah,
good.
I had a girl I dated that she'd come and watch me play in all the pool tournaments I'd go to, and she played league and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and she wasn't that great of a shooter, but but anytime we went to a tournament, it's 9 ball. She goes, "Hey, pay my entry fee. I want to play, because I got a chance in 9 ball."
As a smart chick, yeah, exactly. Yep. I used to gamble with a guy that had have you give him like the wild 7, and every single shot, he couldn't make 4 balls in a row, and he knew it. He was a smart guy. Every single shot, he'd go 2 or 3 rails at a money ball. He'd fly at the 10 or the 7, whatever.
Yeah.
But that was what he was going to do every game. And not only did he make it sometimes, but he'd get you so nervous of leaving him a shot, because he'd slam the heck out of it too. I mean, he would slam those balls.
Well, so Caesar gets on the
Nice,
board. Kind of glad to see that game end.
Let's see a good break on this one,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah, now we'll see. Is David using a magic rack?
Looks like it the way he's setting them up there. Oh,
No, okay, because the magic rack helped you get a good spread, and that rack was not spread out too great. Although it's probably Cesar was the one that broke that then, and he is using a magic axe. So I don't know. They just fell awful. What time? Singles is 5 tomorrow. I wonder what time we start matches tomorrow morning.
I would almost bet you 9 o'clock. That's usually what time they start. Yeah, most of our events, it's 9 o'clock's the first round.
Yeah.
I think they went 10 o'clock on 10 ball yesterday.
But it was
Could-
an anomaly, yeah.
There wasn't that many entries and
Right. 25 players.
first
yeah, we had all
day and
Yep. I wonder if that 8 ball goes.
looks like it. He thinks it's going to anyway. Oh, look at this.
No. Oh.
Gosh.
Oh, with the added threat of Cesar, Cesar, who likes riding the 10, by the way. We'll have a 10 ball ride if you don't hit your 1 ball.
Yeah.
And this is a tough one to hit, man. Yeah, this is a tough one to hit.
Yeah, he's kind of put.
He kind of has to go. He has to go the way he's looking right now. He
Yeah.
can't. I don't believe he can go the other way, really, except 2
Yeah.
rails. Yeah, and he's got to aim where just about under the chalk, I think. And then he's got to hit this with speed and a little bit of left too, because a shot like this, your speed and your English change the angle you come off tremendously. Because he could hit where I said just under the chalk, but kind of thunk it too and get nowhere near the one. Yeah, he definitely wants running English. He's aiming too short. I believe he needs to aim longer. I don't know what I'm talking about. Good shot, David. Good shot, man. Great hit.
Yeah, that was a critical hit there.
That was a big deal, dude. Cesar was over there starting to drool like Pavlov's dog or something. He's like, I sense a 10 ball ride coming. All right.
He's going to try and run it all the way up into the corners. Looks like where he called.
Oh, wow.
Good try. Should have called that 10 ball.
Right? Seriously. Is the 10 ball hooking him on the 1 ball? Looks like it might be.
Wow. That's got to hurt.
Seriously.
Can we spot that up after I shoot the one?
Right. Okay. All right, he's going to the bottom rail and then to the top long rail and kick it into the 1 and bringing the 1 ball down to where he's at right now.
Okay. Yeah, I saw him where he called it, and I was like, okay, how's he doing this?
Yeah.
Mm.
Those are such touchy, precise shots that was probably a lot. He was probably a lot closer to making that 1 ball center pocket than it looked like. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's just a finite, minute spot you got to hit.
Well, are you going for the make here? Cross bank into the corner?
I might play a safety, even though it makes the commentators upset. I'd kick that 1 ball down by the 4 and take the cue ball to the other side of the table. Yeah, he was trying to play safety. I like mine better.
Yeah. Yeah, because now I think he left him. Of
Yeah,
course,
I think he did too.
the 2's tied up with the 7. Well, that 2-7 might be lined up.
Yep.
If he had made the 1 ball 2, does the 10 spot immediately or after he misses?
Immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yep. Yeah, 1, because he could run out all the way. 2, because the 10 ball might impede his next shot, and
Right.
it needs to impede his next shot if that's how it goes, because that's one of the things that, had he done any of that on purpose, that he'd have to plan on. It's just part of the game.
Yeah, I've never heard of call some and not others either. 10 ball is all call
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
call all.
Yeah, it's call all, yeah. All right, he's got this combo. But I hope that 2 doesn't stay there, though, after the combo. Or the 4, whatever the ball that is.
Yeah, he shot that way too soft, I thought, because I was like, you need to get that cue ball back down there.
That's because if it goes, what are you going to do? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He can, it's hard being that close to the rail, but he can pop into the 2 ball with some left and get the 7 to go in.
He's calling out a mini.
It's the first mini I've heard, although I haven't really been paying attention. I don't know, but
Well, this is about time, 5 o'clock, when
day 2, right? Especially since people are starting to show up, and yeah,
and tables are opening up.
yeah.
Scotch doubles dwindling down. I thought about entering that big one, but
Is there a big one here?
yeah, they're doing one with 32 players,
Oh, really? And how much is to get in?
25,
That's cool.
paying 8 spots.
Wow.
If you get a full 32,
Right.
paying 8 spots.
And it's the Fargo Fair match, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Boy, that's a nice shot.
that was great.
Yeah, I think first place gets 400, maybe?
Really? Wow.
Single elimination.
Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
So-
Yeah. You know what time they're starting that?
7. Well, if he gets enough players.
Okay.
I don't know what the sign-up's been like. He's been kind of
Yeah, yeah.
taking sign-ups all day. Wow, that's good
Oh my
try.
gosh.
Good
Wow.
try. Barely missed it. Wonder if he's off the rail. Well, we're not going to be able to see now because he's standing there. Yeah, he's off the rail a little.
I wonder if is he playing a safe? I guess you could try and make it and play a safe all at once.
Wow, nice run.
Wowzers. Nice shot, man.
Yeah. Well, the 3 is going to come off of that 7 and come over this side of the 10. Because he's got to hit it on the edge to get that 7 to go.
Yeah.
Unless he's going to try and go.
Just make the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if he's just trying to make the 3. I don't know. It's hard to say. Because it's tough with the 7 there. Oh,
Yeah,
all right. That worked out good.
Yeah, it did. I thought the 3 would come over this way after hitting that 7, but he used the right speed. Natural shape to get out in the middle. Or maybe come back and hopefully, yeah, there you go. A little strong. Still okay.
Definitely okay, yeah.
Yeah, perfect. Well, he wanted a little straighter on that one.
Yeah, but at least he can come around now 2 rails and end up above the 6.
Shot.
That's a big shot for David. Nice. Very good. Nice.
David goes up 2-1.
Cesar coming to get that break and try and get on. Try and get evened up. You know, the tournaments I like best are when they have the masseuses. Have you ever been to one of those?
There was one in Florida.
Yep, that's what's up.
She had the little chair.
Yeah, right.
And a little table.
Wow, yeah.
And then, like the second or third day, she put up a sign that said in-room massages.
Wowzers, that's awesome, yeah.
For like $75
Yeah, but
for an hour.
yep, that's
I
awesome.
was like, it's cute too.
Yeah, I like those, man. That's a good deal. I think every pool tournament should have that. $20 for 10 minutes, something like that. You know what I mean? I'm
She
in,
was
man.
doing,
I think most pool players would do that.
$1 a minute was
$1 a
hers.
minute, yeah. Yeah. That's a good use of money. You know what I mean? That's a great trading money for services. That's a good one right there. I'm a fan. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lady I use back home that's really good.
Really?
She,
yeah.
She actually knows the anatomy of the body and
Okay.
stuff.
Nice. Oh, that's cool.
She was rubbing the arch of my foot, and she's like, "Do you have stomach problems?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I have Crohn's."
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
she goes, "Yeah, this tendon right here tells me that you have some sort of like
Oh,
ulcer."
interesting. Really interesting.
I was like, "Wow."
Wow.
She ain't just somebody that rubs your back.
Right.
You know,
Wow.
She went to school and studied the anatomy and.
Crohn's is a tough one to control, huh? That's a
Yeah.
tough one to control, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had it all my life, basically. Well,
Yeah.
I say all my life. Got it in my early 20s.
One of my sons, actually, that's weird. One of my son's best friends around his early 20s came up with it, and it took him a long time to figure out how to regulate stuff, and he had to miss a lot of work, and it was an issue. It really, it's a pretty serious medical condition.
Supposedly I was one of the first cases in the United States.
Really? Wow,
And,
John.
they misdiagnosed me and said, "Oh, you're working too many hours and stressing yourself out and giving yourself an ulcer."
Okay, right.
And it got so bad that I went almost 12 days without a bowel movement.
Wow, man.
And
Yeah.
I was doubled over with pain. And
Oh.
I could take 2 bites of a dinner and start hurting
Right.
because nothing was passing
Oh,
through
I
me.
get it. Yeah, I get it.
And they cut out 13 centimeters of my small intestine. They said it looked like a pearl necklace, and nothing was going
Yep,
through it.
Yep.
So,
Yep. That's dangerous.
and
Yeah.
I haven't had any problems since, except the normal side effects of Crohn's.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
But nothing major.
That was a nice safety.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that. That's about his only angle to go that way, but
Yeah.
good luck. You almost need
Well-
a few tries at this.
I think his odds of hitting this are pretty good
Yeah.
using 2 rails.
He's got to get in between the 3 and the side, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking. Get 3 in the side,
Yeah.
hit the rail, and come out.
Right.
Didn't make it over there.
Okay, so this is he's going to try and 3 foul him. I've been waiting for this. Just every time your opponent scratches, you have an opportunity, and we've had some kind of messy tables. There's been some
I'm almost
opportunities for
thinking
this.
go the other way.
Yeah.
Go this way and send the 1 over here and leave the cue ball right behind the 2.
Right. Right.
Because he could freeze it up on the 2 going the other way. This way, he's just going to have to kind of draw it back behind the 2. And there'll be the option to kick.
Right.
But if you freeze it right up on that 2, you're almost taking away the kick. Well, now he's going to try and freeze the 1 behind the 2.
And send the cue ball up table. Boy, on this one, it's dangerous about getting a rail.
Yeah. Yeah, Yeah, so
He
that
got
didn't help him.
rail. But yeah, he's the one's super gettable.
Yeah.
It's I don't think he can
Oh,
make
yeah.
it, but he can see it
Yeah.
without using English or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thin it and bring cue ball right back to where it's at.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
He didn't hit that hard enough. I mean, he's going to get,
No, I agree with you. Yeah, maybe a thinner cut and get that cue ball even farther away. Yeah,
Yeah.
distance is big on this
'Cause
one.
he could
Honestly,
barely
Caesar's going
see
to hit
it.
this. Yeah.
So if
Right.
he thinned it over,
Right.
Cesar might not have been able to see it at all.
Yep, and that was the problem with leaving him like that. Is Caesar's a pretty crafty pool player, and that's
Yeah.
no, I don't want to say a basic shot, but I mean defensively, that's a shot that you're going to learn. How to kick something and stop that cue ball.
Yeah.
Where did they go?
Is he getting out of jump stick, maybe? Yeah, I think he's getting a jump stick. Yep.
Oh my gosh!
I was wondering, did he call that?
Did he call the 10?
Because I was thinking, hey, call that 10 if you're going to try that, because you never know what could happen.
Now what we can't see now is they're in a fist fight over that shot.
He called it.
He called it. Wow.
David goes up 3-1.
Hey David, you just did a jump combo on the stream. Congratulations, buddy.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
What you do is you go get the app where you can screen record off your phone, and you screen record that 46 seconds of video right there. You doing that,
Yeah.
and then you put that on YouTube,
Yeah.
and to let everybody know you are the man. Listen, I'm a fan of self-promotion. You should do it. I've done it. I like to caption it by saying I'm very good at pooling. You should have seen my Facebook wall when I played Efren. Oh my God. I wanted everyone to know. Nice break. Good spread, nothing down. Ugh, 2 balls ugly, 4's ugly. All right, interesting.
Did I tell you about my rock star moment in Philadelphia?
I don't think so.
I went and took a trailer to Ryder we worked on.
Uh-huh.
Went over there and picked it up. When I came back, Ed's standing out there where we backed up to the docks. There's cars parked everywhere. RVs are parked out in that part of the parking lot. There's people standing out there because you couldn't smoke inside.
Right.
People were outside barbecuing and grilling, and there was just a lot of commotion.
It's a party, right? Yeah, okay.
And 2 cars are waiting on me. I come through there, and Ed, come here, and I come up next to him right where you go to back into the docks.
Right.
I rolled down my window. He goes, dude, you're not going to be able to get backed in. He goes, well, just go park it way out there in the parking lot, and tonight we'll put it in the door.
Okay.
And I said, I think I got this. And, I waved at the car in front of me that I was going to pull up and set up to back in. I backed up and put that sucker in there in one move. Didn't have to pull forward or nothing.
Oh, that's awesome.
And
man.
all the guys that were standing out there barbecuing, they start clapping and going like
Oh,
this.
that's awesome, man.
And then the guy that was in that car waiting for me to get out of his way, he gets out of his car, comes up to me, and goes, dude, I drove a truck for 18 years, and I thought there was no way you were getting that in there.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So, yeah, I got
That's
out of my truck
awesome,
with
John.
a big
Right.
truck.
That's awesome. I've been going to the dump once or twice, once a month, let's say, once a month or once every other month, for 15 years now. That's how I do our household garbage. I got a trailer. It's easy. We live close to the dump, and I've gotten really good at backing up my trailer and just various trailers, horse trailers. And I've had a few times where people at the dump, the guys at the dump, poor guys, they got to deal. Nobody take offense to this. They got to deal with like yuppies with their Subarus and a trailer that they never drive with,
Right,
and
yeah.
they literally cannot back these things up. It goes
Right.
90 degrees. It's a short hitch. They're tough to back up, really,
Yeah.
a short hitch, and they go 90 degrees. They start a jackknife it immediately. Yeah, and I've had the guys at the dump think I'm their hero because I can back up, and I'm like, oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just.
Yeah, I'd much rather back a semi-trailer than I would like a wave runner.
Yeah, right.
Just
That's what I'm saying.
shorter
right?
trailer,
That's what I'm
man,
saying.
you-
Yes. Yep. Yeah, those people get those cute little trailers and don't realize that
Yeah.
that you want some tongue length on that, or it's going to be tough action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like when I bought my little 6-footer for my riding lawnmower.
Yeah.
The first few times I backed it, I was like, God dang, this thing's already going way this
Jack
far.
knife, Yep. Yep. Exactly.
But yeah, it was pretty cool because we're talking. There was a crowd out there, probably
I
about
bet.
30
I
people.
Bet. I bet.
And
yeah.
I did. I got out of my truck with my
Dude,
chest
good
all
for
poked
you,
out.
yeah.
And I was like, I'm the man.
Because my story really, it's about 16 feet is a trailer I like. I like a 16-foot trailer. That's
Yeah.
my when I feel at home. Yeah, what you're dealing with is a whole different world. All right. So he left David tough. David's on 3 going to 5. They are fighting this out, man.
Yeah, we're that tournament heads in Florida, the West Coast Florida Challenge. They're switching locations next year. So we went and surveyed it, and it's a pain in the butt to go in from the back. And the lady said, well, hey, I talked to them, and they said we can back her up to the front door. You go through the big front doors and right into the ballroom.
Wow, okay.
And Ed's like, there's no way we can get a semi to the front door. And she asked me to go over there with him because they went and
okay,
went
to
and
look.
looked at it.
Okay.
And when I went over there, I was like, you could get there. I mean, you're going to have to maybe make sure you maybe pull in there at night when there's not a lot of cars there or something, but you could get to that front door because otherwise we're going to have to flip every table onto a cart, take it down some hallways, and then flip them up.
That's hard.
Where
Yeah.
if we could back up the front door, we can just unload them.
With the forklift, right? Exactly.
So I don't know, Ed still don't think we're going to be able to go to the front door because I said, I think you could come right here and you're going to have to back in from off the road.
Right.
He goes, I just don't know if you can get through there. Okay. I would rather spend 20, 30 minutes getting that through there to save an hour and a half, 2 hours
Yes.
setting up.
Yes.
And a lot of manual labor,
A
flipping
lot of
into
effort.
carts.
Right. And I know that flipping the tables is safe, but anything like that, something can go wrong.
Yeah.
So there's also the chance of someone being injured, whereas as doing what you're doing, there's much less of a chance of someone being injured. I think that counts in there. Tables are heavy.
Yeah, and you should have 3 people to safely flip a table. You can
Yes.
do it with 2.
Right.
But you should have 3.
Right.
And, so that's just a third body you're going to need, fourth body maybe.
Right. How much does a table weigh?
7-footer, about 950.
Okay, I would say anytime 3 people are moving something that's 1,000 pounds and flipping it anywhere, that there's a chance somebody could get hurt.
Right.
You know what I mean? Those carts are badass, but still, yeah.
Did you watch the process of that Predator cart that they have for theirs?
No, I didn't. No.
They've got a little jack system.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they actually put the cart onto the table while it's sitting up.
Yeah.
It slides over the table, and then they got this hydraulic jack they hook to it, and it flips the table up.
Oh, really?
And
Wow.
then just the opposite when they're putting it down.
Oh, that's nice.
But I watched them do it, and it's about 25, 35 minutes per table. We can't do that.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
we can't. When we're setting up 300 tables,
Well,
you can't.
80 tables, you're at 40 hours right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
So,
you'd have to start 3 days early
yeah.
and work 24/7.
Yeah.
Right. So really, I guess that's 6 days early.
Yeah, it's I mean, like I say, it's a nice system, but I haven't seen their new 7-foot table yet. So, I'm kind of anxious to see.
Yeah, I wonder when they will unveil. Is that Colorado, Canada, something? They're doing something soon. Canada.
Yeah. I think it's already happened.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah, and I know Ozzy flew to Spain to look at them.
okay, okay,
So, what's that company? Sam's. That's who makes it.
okay. Yep. All right, he's kicking the 4 in.
But yeah, the first time they brought out that jack system in Arizona this year, I sat there with my phone videoing, and they were like, "You can't be videoing us," and I was like, "Why not? Y'all did it to me in Ohio."
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Really?
because they were all on top of me. That's when Rick and them were running late, and I set up tables by myself. They were videoing me coming off the truck. They were videoing me putting the legs on.
Really?
They were videoing, taking pictures underneath the table, trying to get all of Diamond's ideas.
Oh my God.
And so when they came to Arizona this year and had that new hydraulic
Right,
system,
right,
I
right,
got
right.
down. I was laying on the ground right underneath the table videoing how they hooked it up. And I sent it all to Diamond, and they said, "Yeah, it's kind of a neat system, but it's going to take them 3 days to get 10
Right,
tables set up."
Right,
So,
right. Oh, that's funny. And they told you not to videotape them.
yeah.
Did you tell them this is America and that's not how it works?
Yeah.
That's what I would have said.
I just said, "You delete your video of me, and I'll delete my
Right,
videos of you."
exactly. Yeah,
But
yeah. Oh, David
didn't
Brutal.
get the fall.
All right. Cesar's got an open table to get out. Just needs to do it. Little soft.
well,
But it'll
actually,
help him get up to the 7, you think?
yeah, I was gonna say he needs to get way up there.
Yeah,
So
that's true. I guess cutting that 6, kind of aim for the 9 ball. Maybe the 9 ball will slow the cue ball down a little bit, and help you avoid scratching too. We'll see if he uses the 9 ball or not.
yeah, I'm wondering if he's gonna. It looks like he's jacking up, so he might be trying to pull it back over this way.
Yeah, maybe, or just come down 90
No.
degrees. Oh boy.
Well, almost got where he wanted, but didn't make the 6.
That's true. And now getting from the 6 to the 7 from this position is interesting. And now I don't think the 10's in the way of that pocket though, so I think he still has both pockets.
Yeah. I think a lot of high left or right. Hit the rail
Right.
almost first with high right. Well, a lot more speed than that. And it would have come back up this way.
Yup.
Because now he's pretty much set himself up to have to do a safety.
Right, exactly.
And with this many or few balls on the table, I just, so I don't know if I like the option of playing a safety here.
I think you got to try and cut that 7 in. Put a bunch of right-hand English on the cue ball and try and cut it in. There's not a great safety right now is the problem. Plus the 10's down there, so you might try and play safety, but you leave McCarrum off the 7 into the 10.
Wow.
Hey, that worked great.
Wow.
That worked great. Yeah. I would still say even that shot kind of proves our point, though. If that ball had rolled one more rotation up, he'd be dead in the side right now. And, so, but hey, David, good shot.
Because now he's going to try and kick it back over.
Yeah. Which is a more realistic shot than people realize sometimes, I think, especially when the 7's that close to the rail.
Yeah.
Specifically when the object ball's that close to the rail. Ooh, brutal.
Boy.
Okay, that almost went his way because David was not going to like this shot on the 8.
I think he would have gave it back to him.
I'm not sure he's going to like the shot on the 7, honestly. Just from being tree-topped and needing to thin cut it so much.
Yeah. One of the worst positions in pool in my eyes.
Yes,
Jacked
no,
up
I
over a
agree.
ball.
Yep.
I hate it.
Makes it very difficult.
Uh-oh. Let it go.
Oh, I don't hate it when people put their hands there, man.
Yeah.
You're like, dude. Yep.
I was like,
I
how often have you seen a ball rattle in a diamond hole?
played teams, and we had to get a sub at Western BCA Chinook wins at the big tournament. We needed a sub, and this young lady played great. She played great, but she a couple times put her hand in the pocket, and one of the times the ball didn't drop, and she took her hand out, and she was like, "Oh, this is great," kept shooting. I just thought, what are you going to say if our opponents say you just stopped that ball from falling?
Right.
What are you going to say?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. You had your hand in the
Yeah.
damn pocket. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah, it's funny how many, and you're trying to save 2 seconds of going to get the ball. All right, anyway. David tried to get to 4 on the hill.
Well, did you see that in the the 10 ball World Series, deal in Vegas?
Yeah?
Where the guy made the 10 ball and the cue ball was coming rolling back and he grabbed it before it stopped.
I did see
Yeah.
that. I did see
So,
that.
they took the game away from him.
Do you know who looked one of the saddest about that? Was the ref.
Yeah.
Where the ref is just like, I can't.
I gotta call
you,
it.
You
Yeah.
can't. What's moving? What are you?
Yeah.
And also the ref, the look said a lot to me. It said, "Why do you think I'm here? What are you doing? Let
Right.
me do all of that.
Right.
I'll get the balls. Go sit down.
Right.
Get a drink of water. Like, what are you?"
Yeah, because I agree with you. That ref was like,
Yeah, I don't want to do this to you.
yeah.
All right, I think they're taking a break. I think I read break language. Let's see.
Looks like the Prayers are taking a little break, so. So we're going to take a break with them, and we'll be right back with you when the players come back.
All right.
So David's on the hill.
And Cesar is looking good for trying to come back a little bit here. I think that there's a gap for the 5 here.
Well, my dog's got fleas.
Things just got pretty oaky back here in the streaming area.
Yeah, it'll go.
Yeah.
Let's leave it at this view for a minute and see if he makes this.
I keep trying it, Bill, and that coffee's just fine, man. I have some of that every little bit. This is one of my favorite tournaments because we have our own coffee pot in the back. And sugar. Oh,
just got that
man.
little
Nice
slip.
try, Caesar. So this is a big opportunity for David for the double dip.
Oh my gosh. They've laid another match out for us.
Sounds right.
6 o'clocker. Jack and Jill Scotch doubles coming up next, folks.
All righty. Well, I just want you to always remember that I ain't driving your truck for you. So you can bow out anytime you need to bow out, buddy.
No, I'm here all week.
It's all good. It's all good, man. I just want you to know I recognize that you have other higher priorities than helping me talk about pool. I sure appreciate it, though, John. And he's got to kick the 7 in. Yeah, I think he's got to kick it to the top right-hand corner pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, use some top left maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, this is the finals, and he's working on double dipping him right now, Bill.
Yeah, David's shooting and on the hill.
Yeah,
Look
David
at
had
this.
to double dip
Oh,
Caesar.
thought
yeah.
he got it.
Yeah, and he's almost there, man.
Well,
That was a good try, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that
it
was a
was.
good. That was a good effort. Yeah, exactly, Dio. All right, Caesar's got an opportunity to get to 2. I'm not sure whose break it'll be, but this is a good opportunity to get up.
I believe it'll be David's.
Okay.
No, because before they took a break, Cesar was using his magic rack.
Okay.
We were talking
right,
about it.
Right.
So then after the break, it was David. Now it'll be Cesar next.
Oh,
Oh.
bummer. I got to say that's nerves being on the streaming table. You know, I'm sure that's a shot that Caesar would make 10 out of 10 in his basement wearing
Yeah.
his sweats, you know.
Yep. Being on the TV table, opponent on the hill. Second
It's
set
different.
of a
It's
double
different.
hit.
Yeah, it's different.
A
Yeah.
lot of things going through your mind.
Yeah.
He should have been counting to 40, right?
Right, exactly. Yes, exactly. 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, exactly, man.
He's thinking, cut it or bank it. You're going to cut it.
Okay, so I like the bank because it's a hook if you miss it.
Right.
Generally, where this is going to leave him dead out if he misses it.
Look at that leave.
Wow. Well, he didn't leave him dead out. He left him tough.
I don't care how good you are. It never hurts to be lucky in this game.
seriously. All right, well, I'm going to say the same thing here. Caesar needs to bank that 7 to the bottom right-hand corner pocket and bring that cue ball up table to the left.
Yep.
And if he makes it, great, he's got a shot. If he doesn't, these guys aren't listening to me. If he doesn't, he's hooked. Oh, I see. He's doing
Yeah,
his thing. All right,
yeah.
it's a.
The mirror type thing.
Yeah, exactly.
He's got to put a lot of left spin on that, and he looks like he's hitting center ball. Oh. He was measuring where the cue ball was going to go, not the 7.
And he bumped the 8 to not a great spot.
No.
All right. Well,
No, if he can pocket this, I say try and pocket this 7 ball in the top left corner, and then go for the A10.
yeah. I didn't even know, man. I could see hitting the 7 dead straight for the 1 rail bank,
Yeah.
and that would, with a stop shot, that would leave you a perfect
Yeah.
8-10 combo.
Yeah.
But I hate to advise somebody to take a full table bank because it looks neat. So I don't know.
Well, and David's tried a few full table banks
Right,
and
right.
got them close. They
Yeah.
didn't drop, but
Yeah, once you get the hang of those on these little tables, they're not that tough. Mmm.
here I
Jeez.
think I'm back cutting this
Yeah, yeah.
because the cue ball should come over and hit the 8 or 10 or, in that vicinity. So you maybe get that knocked out if you miss. He's going for the safety. Did he get it?
I don't think so. I think he's definitely got a cut to the corner. Although it's
Ooh,
close, isn't it?
It is close.
I don't know. Maybe he can see the 7 but not cut it to the corner.
Right.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to look at that 8-10 though too, isn't it? Again, this is Bad Boy Billiards. Bad Boys TV. Brought to you by Littman Lights and Diamond Billiard Products and OBQs, Break and Run Truckin', cheapcues.com. And we are in Texas at the Mayborn Center. Okay,
Nice
so
shot.
we can make it. That was a little strong for.
Well, he's going to
what
get a
my
good bump
idea
here.
was.
Look at this.
Ooh. This is an 8-10 combo for the set.
Yeah, he's got to swing at it.
Oh my God, he better.
Down
Yeah.
4-1. I mean,
Yes, he definitely needs to swing at this.
wow. He's not going to swing at that.
I don't think the bank even goes.
He's going to try and kick it.
Oh, he's going to try and kick it.
Kick from
Okay.
behind it.
Well, I guess if you're Cesar, you're definitely happy that he's decided to kick
Well,
at the
he
8.
might be changing his mind now. Yeah, he's changing his mind. I was just like, you got to swing at this. Up 4-1. I mean, a chance to take the match.
Yeah. I don't know if he's called it yet, but he's definitely.
Well, Caesar's pretty happy right now. Yeah, Dustin, I agree. Don't baby it.
You can almost feel the nerves of this match, you know what I mean? So carefully shooting each shot.
Wonder if the Y is silent in our next match. Last name.
I don't know. That's an interesting one.
I'm going to ask him when I give him the info sheet. I hate pronouncing people's name
I
wrong
know,
because they got to
right?
go
I
home and
know.
watch this and
Yep,
listen to it.
yep.
You drawing this back or you stunning it?
I'm definitely drawing it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not a ton, but, yep. Now, we have seen a lot of people rattle these kinds of shots later on for case game kind of stuff. And, I don't want to jinx this guy, but I'm saying, we've seen some missed shots.
Getting out his extension.
He's going to build a cue. He's going to build a special cue just for this shot. I respect that.
Shoot it like it's 2 inches from the pocket. Tough. It's tough. We didn't give him an easy shot, but I think it is makeable without scratching. Well, yeah, that's definitely, that's a scratch shot, don't you think?
Here's what I think. Cesar and David not having much fun right now.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
I think both of them a little done with pool. Both of them wishing they had taken up soccer or tennis or something.
Yeah, Rob, I don't
Yeah.
know if you noticed, but Caesar's only about 5 foot tall, so a bar box
Yeah, it's a long
man.
stretch.
It
Yep,
is.
Yep, it's a long stretch.
is his nickname, Little Caesar. You guys are brutal out there. Oh.
There's a guy named Little Chris, and it's on the back of his shirt, and I
Yeah.
keep looking at the back of the shirt going, you might need a new name, buddy.
Yeah.
You're Little Chris? Don't be Little Chris, dude.
Oh.
Be Big Chris.
We were in Ohio. Yeah. No, Michigan. And it was just me, Rick, Bonnie, and Kenny.
Okay.
And so I was doing all the streaming by myself.
Okay, right.
But I was getting some people that were, I'd go out there and find pool players. And, hey, you know these people that are playing? Come back here and commentate with me.
Okay.
Well, there was this little kid. I think he was 7 years old.
Okay.
9 years old. And he's playing on the pro tables in between their events and hitting jump shots.
Oh,
and,
my God, really?
yeah, just really an advanced player for his age. And so I start talking to him, and everything. And, well, it came up one of the finals. And I didn't have nobody to commentate with me. And
Okay.
I said, hey, you want to become a YouTube star? He's like, what are you talking about? I said, you want to come back here and commentate? He goes, let me go ask my dad.
Oh, my God. Oh.
And he got so excited that he was going
that's
to, be
cute,
able to
man.
commentate on.
Oh.
And he come back there. We put on the headset, and the match started. And he was brutal on that. Well, I would have jumped that ball, and I would have back cut this ball.
Right.
And I'm like, these people are going to go home and watch this.
Right.
And be like, it's this little 7-year-old.
Right.
But
But you're saying some of that stuff he actually could do,
Yeah,
too,
he was-
right?
yeah.
Yes.
But it was fun to have him back there.
That's cool. Jeff Martin, no comment.
Well,
Oh, boy. This might be it right here.
10 balls traveled around the table a few times now.
For the set, for the big dough, for the $850.
I'm going to go in view.
This shot for $850. David Holloway.
Oh, my goodness.
Ouch.
So,
All right, my money's on Cesar right now for making this game.
Okay. Rob, we did do Ohio last year. I'm not sure if we'll be streaming there this year, but Glenn Harris, have they finished that doubles match from this morning?
Oh, Glenn. Dude.
I guess they, Tony Robles and Chris played straight pool last night.
I saw that was on a YouTube video, actually. Yeah. Rick Jones, how you doing there, buddy?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. Streaming away.
Sure, second.
Yeah, the double dip. David's
Second part of the double dip.
trying to double dip Cesar.
He had some opportunities.
Possibly.
I said I'm not sure yet.
What's going on with Obi? Disconnect? Reconnecting? What the heck?
I haven't seen that ever before.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen that. Now we have had it to where it blinks black every once in a while, but we have. That's the first time I've seen that.
I don't know if you guys just cut off or not, but it says it's reconnected now. But
Tonight we probably should shut it down, let it sleep all night.
Okay.
is that a real thing?
Well, I mean, if you leave a computer on all the time, I'm guessing it's probably not
It's
good.
bad for it? Okay.
I'm guessing.
I don't know. Just as long as you know how to start it in the morning, because that's where I get screwed up. All right. He knows how to start it?
Yeah.
Perfect.
He's got it in. Now we just
I know how to stare at it when it's not started.
video it all so we know.
Oh,
If
good.
you ever get a chance to do it, it's like I'm always busy when that shit
Well, I videoed Jeremy doing it once.
Uh huh.
But he's moving that mouse around and clicking, and not, and I'm like trying to follow with my phone. I'm like,
Right.
Rick asked me to send him the video when I was in Florida. He goes, "This does not help me at all," and I'm like, "I know, I'm sorry.
I know.
It was not a very good video."
That was not a tutorial video, basically. All good here. Thanks, James. I appreciate that. Something came up with yeah. There always seems to be something awkward in these racks, and this one it's the 8-9.
Yep.
That's a combo at least. And yeah, this 2's sitting tough.
Can this shot be shortened up across bank?
Nah, no, not enough.
Yeah,
No, not
because
enough.
we had this discussion. Where were we at? Might have been Arizona.
Okay.
Guy's like, I can make that 8 out of 10 times. So I threw down $100 bill.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
says,
Good for
Let's
you.
see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he missed the first 3. So,
Yep.
well, the 8-9's still there. If it comes up.
Yeah, this treetop is tough.
Yeah.
I'm afraid this natural speed takes him to right at the 8 ball and hooked by the 8 and the 9. Okay.
Well,
David Holloway, a chance to win the match, $850. Here we go.
yeah. Can he connect the dots on 5 balls? 6 balls?
Now, this is a time you could come over and hit the 8-9 to kind of separate them a little bit if you wanted.
Boy. I think that's what he was hoping for there.
Yeah, he definitely was low for that, though, wasn't he? All right, well, cut this 5 with speed, and you might run into the 8 on the second rail. And not that he has to run into him, it's a combo. But you might as well try.
Wow. What are the odds of hitting right in between
oh, my
them?
gosh, try and do that for $1.
Yeah.
All right, 7 ball to the top right, bottom right on the cue ball, something like that, to get it to go 3 rails over and leave yourself the 8-9 combo.
Well, we've got 10 minutes before this match is supposed to start. Scotch doubles.
Oh, wow.
So I might go out here and at least have them start filling out our sheets.
Yeah, sounds good, man. All right, calling a safe here.
He called safety?
Yeah.
Wow. Where's he going to put it? Oh, my goodness. Well, I kind of want to stick around and see this.
Yeah, actually, that 7 ball, either pocket you make it in, it's pretty scratchy. You almost have to bank it, which I think means really you got to play try and play some sort of a safety. Or you fly at the 10 ball, John.
No.
You just,
No, not with your opponent on the hill.
yeah.
Well, even if your opponent wasn't on the hill, we're not flying at the 10 ball.
Whack!
That would be a hell of a combo cut.
Right, wouldn't it? Yeah, the straight 90-degree cut from there too. Geez.
I would be re-recording that shot, and putting it on every Facebook page I know. Wow, now do you swing at this?
This is so scratchy. I hate it.
No,
It
it's
might
gonna
bank
line
on the
up.
side, but oy.
See, I was thinking if you
No,
thinned that enough, will that 10
Maybe
ball
go in
come
the
over
corner.
here?
I guess I assumed they were kind of touching. If they're touching, then that would just
Yeah.
throw the 10 down.
Oh. Yeah. Well,
All right, Cesar back for it.
all right, let me go ahead and see if these players are out here.
Get it. I got these guys. Cesar trying to interpret this 8-ball and see what he can do with it. All right, I think with a kind of medium soft speed, he can make the 7 and leave himself on the 8-ball cut up table. I think about where his cue is at, although higher, I would think. No reason to be all the way down there. Yeah, I don't know. Go see Cesar, Steve says. Okay, he's calling some sort of a bank.
Two-rolling it out.
I thought he called the bottom left-hand pocket. No, that was not. Okay.
Can't get far enough. Can only either do it straight in the 8-9 combo.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Well, once again, I will say, here's David's chance to close this out. $850. Double dip in Cesar. This is his moment. He probably keeps missing because I keep saying that. I keep putting the pressure on him right as he's about to shoot. Yeah, that 8-9 combo is pretty nice.
I think he can make the 8-9 combo even if the cue stops where the 7.
Oh, I think so too, Rick. Yeah,
That's why I was
exactly.
looking at that.
Yeah, yep, I think so too. All right, so he's banking the 7 to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. If he makes that, he will have natural shape on the 8-9 combo.
Don't pop out too far. I think shoots the stop, he's got a better shot.
Oh, good attempt, good attempt. He had a perfect shape on the 8-9. It was a good try, man. David's out there working his butt off in this amateur pool tournament, and we're proud of him. All of the Bad Boys crew and personnel.
Running time on this one.
What's that?
What's the running time on this one?
It was supposed to end at 6. Well, the next match is at 6. So they're not that bad.
Yeah, he had double dip too, so.
Kind of funny that we're sitting here and just a few minutes ago, somebody comments, hey, did they ever finish that doubles match?
That's been about the funniest thing all day. All right, Cesar cutting the 7 down, natural shape on the 8-9 combo.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. I've seen so many balls rattle. All right, well, you know what? You guys probably haven't heard this before, but this is David's chance to close out this set and be the winner of the 10 ball for $850. He's on the hill. He has to connect these dots.
And you know, the 8-9's not a gimme. It's lined up pretty straight.
No, it's, yeah.
The way these guys have been rattling balls.
we'll see where he ends up on the 8-ball with this. Okay, so, he's a banking kind of a guy. He was trying to leave himself the 1-rail bank on the 8-ball. All right, well, he's going to the top left bank. Listen, you got to do what you got to do. If he's doing that, I would suggest maybe some bottom right to kick that 9-ball to the corner pocket so he'll have a shot if he makes it. Nice try, Dave. All right, Cesar now pretty much needs to come with a 90-degree cut on the 8-ball and then go 1, 2 rails for shape on the 9. This is not easy. This would be one to practice at home. This would be kind of almost a drill type of shot, you know. Yeah, because it's not impossible, but this is tough. Yeah.
One tip of right hand in, just cut it right in there, come down, hit the bottom rail, go back up, straight on the line.
Oh, he bumps the 10.
He didn't get no English.
Wow.
Got it on the right hand.
Oh. Back the 9 on the side for the dough. Or does he do almost a 90-degree cut down to the bottom of the table with the 9-ball so the 9 sits on the middle of the lower rail?
I'm trying to make it.
Yeah, no, he miscued on that 8. I heard him.
Yeah, I think I'll be on to John Jameson. Yeah, I think I'm banking this.
Me too. Yeah, I'm banking it.
Well,
Ouch. Ouch. David's been waiting for shots like this for 45 minutes. Seriously. He's like, could you just leave me the game, please? I don't want a 3-rail bank stuff. Yeah, well, I think David might be about to pull this off, folks.
oh, he hit that firm, but whew, nothing like a little drama. Wow. There we go, folks.
Oh, you guys.
David is your 2022 Texas State 10-ball champion.
He's quite a guy. Good job, David.
Come back
Good
to double
shooting.
dip,
Good
Cesar.
shooting, yes. I want to thank everybody for joining us. This has been Mike D and John Dawson here for Bad Boys TV.
Yep, we're gonna come back with a Scotch doubles match on Jack and Jill's side. Once these people get off the tables, and they'll probably warm up.
Holloway the champ.